Right, Dream Team, if you want to play along with us this evening, here is how you can get involved. First of all, make sure you've created your Party Poker account. And you can do this by clicking the link in the pinned comments on this live stream. Make sure you've downloaded the Party Poker app on either your mobile, your tablet, or your desktop device. If you're joining us on mobile or tablet, on the home screen, click the menu button in the top left-hand corner and select My Tickets, and the tournament should be there waiting for you. If it's not, don't panic. Head back to the home page and select the tourney image, then select the filter button in the top right-hand corner of the screen and select Category. Deselect all tournaments by clicking All twice and only select the Communities option and click Apply. Concentrate at the back. Scroll through the available tournaments and you'll be able to find the good, the bad and the rugby tournament with hopefully no problem. And if you're joining us from a desktop device, on the Party Poker lobby, click the Communities tab in the top right-hand corner and then type Rugby into the search bar. You should then see the good, the bad and the rugby tournament appear. Double-click on the tournament and then select Register. See you shortly. Right, Dream Team, if you want to play along with us this evening, here is how you can get involved. First of all, make sure you've created your Party Poker account. And you can do this by clicking the link in the pinned comments on this live stream. Make sure you've downloaded the Party Poker app on either your mobile, your tablet, or your desktop device. If you're joining us on mobile or tablet, on the home screen, click the menu button in the top left-hand corner and select My Tickets, and the tournament should be there waiting for you. If it's not, don't panic. Head back to the home page and select the tourney image, then select the filter button in the top right-hand corner of the screen and select Category. Deselect all tournaments by clicking All twice and only select the Communities option and click Apply. Concentrate at the back. Scroll through the available tournaments and you'll be able to find the good, the bad and the rugby tournament with hopefully no problem. And if you're joining us from a desktop device, on the Party Poker lobby, click the Communities tab in the top right-hand corner and then type Rugby into the search bar. You should then see the good, the bad and the rugby tournament appear. Double-click on the tournament and then select Register. See you shortly. Good evening, everybody, and a very warm welcome to the Good, the Bad and the Rugby's live poker tournament in association with our very good friends at Party Poker. It's already kicking off. What are you doing?
Someone sent a taxi over to me and I sent a poo back to them, and then someone sent a champagne bottle to me.
I'm going to... this is going to get very interesting. First of all, you're very welcome. You're going to have to pause for 10 seconds while I make a very quick call. I'm going to do that. So it's very nice to have you with us. This is the second of the live poker tournaments that we have done. We're hoping, certainly for James, that it goes considerably better than the first. Because
leprechaun over to me. Just a diddly.
Right. Yeah, good. I can tell you're here for the right reasons, which are the cards and the high stakes, not the... Last time you got very excited about the throwing the poo, and this time it's the emojis. Very warm welcome to James, a very warm welcome to Mike, who went well last week, and suddenly we're all feeling, well, remarkably ugly in comparison to the man who's brought the good-looking to the good, the bad and the rugby.
With a dodgy porn.
It's the beautiful Rhett Butler. The tash, I'm hoping, is Movember and not a sort of late fashion statement.
The tash, I genuinely wasn't planning on doing November.
It just fell onto your top lip.
It fell on, and then my wife hates it, so I love it.
Right. So Danny Kerr, it's very nice to have you with us.
It's great to be
How are you?
I'm very well. Very well. It's
Yeah.
nice to be here with you boys playing some poker.
Good. It's going to be very noisy if this is all
Should we turn it down?
Yeah, we can do that. Or you can turn it up. I don't know, Hask. Whatever floats your boat, as it were.
What floats my boat we're not allowed to do on camera.
No, that's very true. It's a family show. Everybody at home, I hope you're all well. I hope you've got your aunties in, and I hope you've got yourselves ready to go for
your aunties?
what
Did you just
your
raise
aunties
that up,
in.
Hask?
What's
No.
going to be hopefully a very enjoyable couple of hours. We'll chat a little bit of rugby as we go. We'll talk a little bit about poker too. We'll get the lowdown from these three about what has been a mega month of international rugby. I hope you'd agree with that. And hopefully some cards to be played as well. A reminder, there is a £5,000 prize up for grabs tonight in the pot, and you are the hunted bounty.
I am the hunted bounty.
Do you know what's on your head?
I really should be.
We've had to economise slightly from the first because
Haskell had
lost
ended up
two
giving
PS5s. Yeah.
PS5s in like 25
We've got about
minutes.
15 people in our business at the moment, and all 15 have spent nearly 3 or 4 weeks trying to locate PS5s. So hopefully you'll go a little bit more gently and get us a bit more value tonight. What's on your head?
I need to start. So we've got live show, Good, the Bad, the Rugby.
Good, the bad, and the rugby. In the tail end of May. No, tail end of April.
Our live tour.
Early, all of May and beginning of June 2022.
Lots of choices for you.
So if you fancy coming along to the live tour, how on earth do I turn this down?
How do I send
blown up? If you'd like fancy coming along to the live tour, details on the website. But if you want to win tickets tonight, then T&Cs is the man to take out. What's your name?
The Lord. My name is GB&R, the Lord.
Right. Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm multitasking this evening, which is not something terribly natural because I'm playing.
Are you playing? They let you play this week?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
they're trying to get a bit more value into the game, I think, given that you're normally on the beginners table after about 10 minutes, playing in the sandpit.
There's a part of my live show that I did last night. There's a story actually I tell about Danny, and I say he's the most beautiful man in the world, but he's never been photographed side on. And I said that he works around any camera at that.
That's why I'm struggling with these, because there's 3.
Yeah, but none of them sideways on.
None of them are
right.
side on, so I'm still sweet.
Good. How is life? Where are you in planet Earth at the moment? Obviously, you're playing like an absolute demon, but is that the sole focus, or are you looking at other bits and bobs? Business interests?
Let me just raise this up a little bit.
Should be playing for England, I think.
Are you going to shout that out?
I've literally shouted it out.
You've said that for a while.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Just big ball.
Of course.
Just big ball.
Obviously, yeah, I think the ship has sailed, unfortunately.
Do you think? I mean, have you squared that away?
We still talk.
Yeah.
We do still talk.
Nicely.
Like an estranged couple, or
we talk all right. Yeah. So it's one of those things, mate. Like, obviously, I haven't played for 3 years. Do you know what? Saturday was the first time I went back to Twickenham, and I genuinely really enjoyed it, because the last couple of years, I think when you first stop, I don't know if the boys felt the same. It didn't feel right. I was not angry, but I was almost like disappointed that I wasn't there. Whereas Saturday, I actually could go and really enjoy it.
What were you doing?
Just doing some corporate stuff with O2.
Earning cash was easy.
That makes it sweeter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He's gone all in here. Oh, lads, this is big. Am I going to pick up a club?
We'll come back to you playing for England again in just a moment or two. Once. What have you got? Well, not what have you got, but are you in the hand?
I'm in the hand.
Is it just 2 of you?
Don't tell him, because they're probably watching.
But he's...
I always say you can never call on if you're chasing a club draw. You can raise up on it.
Yeah.
I just had a yes.
live to fight.
The reason I say that as well, I would have thought as well, if you're going to be easing Marcus Smith, we would want to put the ultimate pair together.
That would have been nice. But no, I was actually so happy for Marcus that he's come through 2 big games, especially the South African game. And it wasn't. Everyone was saying, "Oh, is he gonna throw the ball around? Is it going to be like, this magician performance?" And he's like, he didn't need to. He just played to space, and that's what I love to see about it.
Because we were talking about this with Finn Russell the other day, weren't we? As sort of the mercurial and the magician and the maverick. Is Marcus? I mean, do you think he's picked up a sort of lazy? Bear with me, I'm getting out of that.
He can't speak.
It's quite hard work.
That's what I mean.
I'm not
Last
very
week,
good at doing it when I'm just trying to concentrate on the job.
Last week I couldn't do it. It was like buzzing in the side of my head, asking me questions like, "Can you just leave me to play? I can't do it on my own."
No, this is good. We're having a good time of it.
Tell you what, it works really well if no one speaks.
Great spectator sport. Most people turn down the audio on the pod. Do you think he's in danger of getting a sort of lazy maverick tag?
I'd like to think the game at the weekend helped people to see that he's not just this maverick. He can steer the ship. He's kicked 12 out of 12 in the autumn series at goal. Every maverick 10 that there's normally been, there's normally been a bit of a flaw, and it's probably the goal kicker. But Marcus doesn't have that flaw. I think he can do things other 10s can't do. Some natural sort of God-given talent, but he's also learned how to put the team in the right places. But then all he did at the weekend was just play to space and didn't think kick first, just thought, well, what's the best option? Let's run it. And he ran him around and showed you can beat the world champion.
I love the line, I can't remember who I read it in, but I love the line about those players who don't necessarily do it all in the game, but at the right moment they're in the right place to do the right thing. And, it was his jink, he got the penalty.
Exactly.
We've known some Maverick 10s who couldn't kick. We've also known some Maverick 10s who keep shagging birds with selling stories on them. There are different weaknesses. Right. Some are off-field taste, some are...
And apologies if you're a family show and you've come here
if it's a family show, you should be in bed at 7 o'clock.
Right. Okay, just on that,
I remember you obviously said to me, Danny, that... it's not he's a Maverick 10. It's the fact that he still argues with coaches on tactics. He's happy to lead from the front, and that's a big thing. He's happy to play that leader. He's not trying to shy away from it. He's not trying to be a maverick. He is actually nuts and bolts come first, but he also wants to be in. He wants to be in on how you play the game. He wants to be in on how the game is going to be seen so it's not that flash in the pan. Everything he does for a reason, right?
Exactly, mate. Yeah, people think that he probably isn't this student of the game, but I'm so impressed with how much he knows about the game. He's been desperate to get in that England 10 shirt. He really has, and to show people exactly what he can do. And he did it by just doing the basics incredibly well. And like I say, playing what he saw, which is what I think we all want this England team to do.
There's a lot of fun to be had watching him over the next few years or so. Quick check-in on the cards. I didn't realise you two are on the same table. So we've got GB&R the Lord. What do you got? 78, just over 78,000. And
I haven't won a hand yet. I'm focusing on the...
That's your 87.
No, I'm not at 52.
Right.
How have you got 87, but you haven't played a hand yet, didn't you? You haven't won a hand.
I haven't played a hand yet.
Already you've done better than last week, which is lovely. So well done for that. Have you done any tips and tricks practice?
No.
Okay.
No, sadly not. I would have liked to have said it. I spoke to partypoker. I asked them, and they didn't take me up on the offer.
I think they're just trying to recover from losing 2 PS5s in 5 minutes, but I'm sure we'll get something sorted out.
I'm annoyed I wasn't playing.
What do you reckon he's got,
PS5?
Yeah, there are lots of them flying around.
What do you reckon he's got?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. There's a little bit of...
Asks is in for a little callsy.
Do you play a bit, Danny?
Do you know what? I used to play quite a bit of poker.
Yo!
We shared.
What have you won?
Yeah, we did.
You had 7.
Yeah.
And then I haven't played for a while, so this is nice.
Welcome
nice to be back around you
again.
boys.
And do you play live cards? Do you play online? What sort of poker?
I used to play a bit of live cards with mates from school. So when I get together with the boys from school, we still get the cards out and see who's playing for dinner and drinks and stuff.
Love it. High stakes, and obviously, it depends.
Normally just dinner and drinks. But when you say you pay for dinner and then you end up ordering everything you can on the menu if you don't lose.
Right.
So
good.
I was not interested about the that going back to Twickenham thing, we glossed over that with my crap joke about ugly birds, but
7 minutes in and your mic has been cut.
Classic. It's a snip the wire. But it's interesting about going back there because actually this is the first time that I'd fully let go and was like, do you know what? I'm here as a fan. I'm not. If they win, excellent. If they lose, I don't mind. Yeah. I'm like not that invested in it. But it's been hard actually. I think you don't realise how hard it is. Like people are like, where do you watch the game? Will you be watching the game? And normally I'm either working on the weekend, but it was actually quite nice to go there. We were hosting the Players' Lounge and actually be fully immersed in it. I didn't find it hard, but it's weird how hard it is, isn't it?
I generally, when the boys got to the World Cup final,
oh my God, this guy's just
I couldn't watch
monster.
Couldn't watch the World Cup final.
I've knocked him out.
You couldn't watch the World
Sorry,
Cup.
Brooks, 2292.
Do you want to talk us through where you're at, Tins?
Well, I've just knocked him out. He's got, unfortunately, he had a pair of jacks in his hand and he tried to slow play and he's let me get all the way to the river, which I've hit a straight on.
Oh,
I was re-bought in though.
Do you know what I heard there?
Brooksy, welcome
blah,
back,
blah, blah,
Brooksy.
Billy, blah, river, blah, blah, blah.
River.
Blibbly blue, blah, 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 blah. That's what I heard when you just said. Blibbly blue, blue, river, blah, blah, blah. But did you, I think it's weird as well because I imagine it would be harder for you because you're like able-bodied. Like you could, if it wasn't for a coach's choice, you could be there. Whereas I was like, I can't on my best day, I couldn't be there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that was the hard thing because I generally, for a couple of years, generally thought, well, I could still do a job. I still felt like I could help the team. To be fair, I still feel like I could do a job now, but I'm probably a little bit too old now.
I don't think you are. I think you've remained youthful. You're still in great shape.
Yeah.
You haven't aged since I met you. I mean, because you had the lid resurfaced.
Yeah, the lid had to be relayed.
Well, you've had more lids than the Millennium Stadium pitch.
So are you keeping an eye now on, other bits and bobs? Got a little business interest? Anything you want to shout out?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit here and there.
Do you want to do media?
I'd like the media side of things. I do really like it, but I'm not naive enough to think that there's going to be a job for me when I stop playing. So I try and do a bit when I can. And then I'm a bit interested in property. I've got a few little properties that I'm trying to develop and
commercial or
learn on the go. No, residential stuff.
Yeah.
And then maybe that'll open up to do a bit more.
Are you hard hat and tool belt?
No,
or are you just a contractor and let someone else get on with it?
Only when he's role-playing builders.
Will you calm down? It's Monday night, 7 o'clock.
You told me to bring energy.
I told you to bring politeness and friendliness.
All right.
I'm having an absolute
hell of a
shocker
hammer in
here.
that tool belt, though.
Yeah,
I can't.
Decent.
I'm playing two.
I'm playing in a really
It's gone all in.
Who's gone all?
He's get out this other game that I'm playing. It's getting a bit.
You're playing two games.
Have you got 2 games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's per.
It's unbelievable how he does that.
How many chips you got, Has?
I got 50,000. Exactly where I started.
Yeah.
I went back.
How many people are in this?
We've got 154 people. 154 kinos out on a Monday neat.
I'm an absolute shocker.
But Alex,
Hello,
how are you?
James.
How are you? Let's find out about you, because you always ask us, how are you?
Having spent most of the day with you.
How's your tech business, the room?
The tech biz is going all right,
Good.
thank you, yeah. We've done a little...
You hurt your back though, haven't you?
I've got a hurty back.
Ah.
Well, do you know...
Is this practicing for Curzon?
Yeah, he's doing a lot of WhatsApping.
Do you know Alex is going to fight Archie Curzon?
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This might actually be breaking news. I'm not sure anyone out there's that interested.
What type of fight? Like
MMA.
You can't really go
We've got
blue collar with Alex. He can't be blue collar.
No, he can't be. He's never blue, yeah.
It's Marquis of Queensberry.
Yeah.
Has he been calling you out a bit, has he?
Well, apparently so. I don't do a lot of socials, but apparently there's a lot of news. My niece and nephew get very excited because apparently there's a lot of chat
He's
about
going to
that.
smash you up.
So I'm very excited about that. March the 11th, the night before England Ireland, at the Clapham Ground.
Can I come?
And you have to buy a ticket. Money's being raised for Restart Rugby.
Okay, of course.
Do you want a referee? Do you have a boxing ref or an umpire?
You have a ref.
Ref. Yeah. So do you want to do
Umpire.
it?
That's how posh you are. Yeah, do you have an umpire? Do you have a steward?
Yeah, so I am training for that. I've had about 20 minutes jogging in the park, jogging, and I've hurt my back. So that hasn't gone very well.
Carrying this team, mate, is fun.
Tell me about it. I'm quite looking forward to it, though. Because I've never met Archie Curzon before. I've never actually
Have you not?
I've never spoken to him unless it's through a camera, and he's gate
Well,
crushed.
he kept saying that Dylan Hartley smelled like sausage rolls, and
No, he does.
he smells of oud wood, and he's going to smash it up. He literally, I got a message from Dill, he knows a straight talker. He went, Hass, tell Archie if he doesn't shut the fuck up, I'm going to come around and straighten his teeth for him. I was like, you know, he's like ruthless.
Yeah.
I just told Archie, so I'd lay off, Chief, because you're in.
Oh wow, someone's gone all in. What did we start with? Did we start with 50,000? I didn't know what my chip stack was. Yeah.
Bore off some.
So yeah, I'm doing that. But tell me more. So you've obviously got your pod at the moment. Are you loving it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the pod.
The detail.
Yeah, I enjoyed the pod. Keeps you thinking about the game a lot.
Would you have a coach?
I did my level 2 coaching badge last year.
Right. Does that actually mean anything?
I don't know.
Right. Did you enjoy
Better than
doing
level 1, that's what it means.
That's true. It's like you know where you get the badges on your swimming trunks?
Yeah,
You do one leg or 2 legs.
Yeah, 10 metre badge and whatever.
Exactly, yes. So did you enjoy the process of that?
I did actually really enjoy it. I did enjoy it, so I've gone all in, lads.
Have you?
Oh my God, 3 of us are all in, and I'm going to lose.
I don't say that.
Danny.
That's where having your worst hand might be nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, someone got 4 of a kind.
Shut up.
He eliminated 3 players in the one go. Fair play to that guy.
And you're out.
Bye.
And I'm out.
Lovely to see you, Danny. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
I really appreciate
it. We'll get you we'll get you a rebuy. How do we do that? I'm looking beyond to see if someone in the ether can help.
There's another cup of tea. Anyone just available for that?
Yeah, let me get
In our love poker, party poker.
branded
mugs.
content.
Excellent.
Let's get you rebought in. And that's like a trial.
Yeah,
That's just a little welcome back to the game.
Yeah.
That was a test.
I don't think I'm
wasn't
going to
it?
be that far behind you, to be honest with you.
Tins, how are you?
Mate, how was the christening? You had
Yeah.
It was lovely, thank you. It was actually very, very lovely. It was quite actually nice sharing it. It was.
Was the media there? Did they find you in the end?
No, there were some pictures of cars
I
driving.
saw the
around.
Rangers, all the Rangers
Classic.
coming through.
Little product promotion.
Other cars are available.
Sponsors happy.
It's quite hard to hide away as a train of them go by. No, it was absolutely lovely. It was just great to. Because Princess Eugenie, is also a godmother for Lucas, so it worked really well.
I love Huge. What a lovely, lovely
She
lady.
is a fantastic lady.
Good. Which of your respective offspring behaved better at the font? That's a question
Oh,
I've
well,
thought about.
oh.
It's gone a rugby show before.
Lena didn't come to the font.
Right.
She stayed in a seat. Mia was.
Was that a tactical decision?
She chose not to come, and I was quite happy for that.
I was about to say, because Lena will just try to drown him when she grabs him with love, like dunks him.
She'd grab him in love and go, I'll wash him.
Oh, grab him with love.
The right way. So no, it was good.
And knees up Mother Brown afterwards, or just a couple of sandwiches and a...
Fantastic
Glass,
little
yeah.
tea after, yeah. So, but nothing too carnage. Nothing too carnage.
God, I'm having an
I
absolute...
actually really like that hand that I just jacked in, but everyone's
Tindall from
raising all the
76.
way through.
Lovely.
cool.
Oh,
How are you getting on, Hask?
all right. Battling along.
Still got some chips.
Yeah, 45,000.
Hello, yeah, that's a nice little hand.
It's all right,
An
isn't it? It's not
unfortunate
what you
name,
can
Ben
see what it is.
Pender, isn't it?
It's Damar.
You get it wrong, they're right.
Damar
I know he does.
Yeah.
See, I'm an idiot, 'cause
Damar.
I love like
Wish
ridiculous
they
hands.
didn't they?
Right, I tell you what we're going to do.
Jack
We're going to
5.
keep playing, but we're also going to just take a little break at this point. So if you are joining us online and you've been watching the madness unfold and you fancy getting into the game tonight, here's a little explainer as to how you can do that. Have a look at this. Right, Dream Team, if you want to play along with us this evening, here is how you can get involved. First of all, make sure you've created your Party Poker account. And you can do this by clicking the link in the pinned comments on this live stream. Make sure you've downloaded the Party Poker app on either your mobile, your tablet, or your desktop device. If you're joining us on mobile or tablet, on the home screen, click the menu button in the top left-hand corner and select My Tickets, and the tournament should be there waiting for you. If it's not, don't panic. Head back to the home page and select the tourney image, then select the filter button in the top right-hand corner of the screen and select Category. Deselect all tournaments by clicking All twice and only select the Communities option and click Apply. concentrate at the back. Scroll through the available tournaments and you'll be able to find the good, the bad and the rugby tournament with hopefully no problem. And if you're joining us from a desktop device, on the Party Poker lobby, click the Communities tab in the top right-hand corner and then type Rugby into the search bar. You should then see the good, the bad and the rugby tournament appear. Double-click on the tournament and then select Register. See you shortly. Welcome back. Hopefully that's filled in the blanks for some of you who have been trying to get into the game but not necessarily knowing what to be doing. Very good to have you along if you have just joined. The breaking news is...
Well, I had to rebuy.
Right.
And
very
then,
effectively.
Unfortunately for Easy with Aces, I'm sorry, pal, but he went all in and he had 10 jack and I actually had pocket 10s. And I called him and he's gone.
I love it. So your chip stack is now sitting at a very pretty
100k.
Love that.
I love this bloke.
Cash out now and go home.
100k.
Major D.
Is that an option?
I'm sorry, it's not.
There's a guy on our table called Major D.
Right.
Does he have a Major D?
Was he a great?
I'm not even going to laugh at that.
Major, yeah.
Your wife is watching it.
Yeah, watching her dad.
Should we talk a little bit about that? Are you excited for...
I'm very excited that Richard is going into the jungle. I think he's brilliant. He's one of the most compassionate, nice, intelligent men I've ever met. I think he'll do really well. And I've never watched that show before or since, but a man who literally lives, I sound like Tins with the literally lives for football games and trashy TV like Love Island, Strictly, I'm a Celebrity, is a Mr. D Care. So I'm basically going to have to tell me updates.
I will.
I'm calling you, James.
I tuned in last night. It's a good friend of ours, Frankie Bridge, is also in with Richard. So, looking forward to seeing how she gets on.
Love it. We used to do a bit with Wayne Bridge, didn't we, back in the day? Oh,
I was say something else.
Ace 4.
Did it involve beers?
Oh my God, he's got... I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, it's actually very hard to
That's what I tried to
present,
last week.
host, play.
Yeah, that's tough, mate.
Yes, he likes a bit, didn't he?
He does like a beer.
Yes.
Wayne's lovely.
He does. He's a lovely.
Placed 163. Right, how do I rebuy? That was very tiresome. I didn't even see what happened. It's like... How do I do this? 20, 550. Register now. Yes, let's do that. Balance. So where is your money this year? Are you going with Frankie or would you go with Hask's father-in-law?
Oh, I think those two are clear favourites, I would say. I'll be honest, I didn't know many of the others.
Are you Care 23?
I am.
I've come to play on your table.
Oh, hello.
I'm very happy to boost your chip stack.
Don't call me Payne. Lovely.
Don't call me
Don't
Payne.
call me Payne.
Would you ever do jungle? Would you do jungle, dancing, SAS,
Oh. I think,
Bake Off,
All of the above.
I
Mastermind?
think I would...
Depends on the Benjamins.
I'd struggle to stay quiet in the SAS, like
Right.
when challenged.
Would you back yourself to give it a... Oh, I see. You've
When
got
challenged, I
me
think
back.
I'd struggle to not speak back.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. I can imagine.
Which is
Classic 9.
caused me some problems in the past. But probably the jungle out of the three, the missus has already said Strictly's a no-go.
Really?
She's put that out there.
Yeah. Very wise.
Yeah.
How long would it take you to get in the shower?
Is that?
Well, you were first in the shower and didn't really get out of the shower.
Oh no, because I got covered in because they put basically the bugs over there. The cockroaches stink like.
You've won again.
I did just win another 40,000.
Sorry about that.
The bugs stink, and the cockroaches in particular. So when you're in there, you honk. It's awful. So
Never managed to wash that off.
yeah, and then I had to shower. It's cold water, but I happened to get a mysterious girl. I want to get freaky with you.
Good rig. Rig's still looking good.
Rick's
though.
looking right, isn't it? Yeah, it's all right. Because I had back surgery
Yeah.
a month and a half ago, and I've got a little bit of a darb, but it's all right.
Mastermind.
Yes.
You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, well, I will, yeah. I was.
Please do, James. It's
I
all
did it.
the
I won
floor is
it.
yours.
You won it.
I won the whole
What was
show.
your specialist?
Harry
Potter.
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah. Oh, but then I got general knowledge. I absolutely battered them.
Did you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Good on you, mate.
Who else? Who are you against?
I was against Omid Jajali,
Oh, yeah.
Zoe Williams, Dr. Zoe Williams.
Yes.
And,
3-year-old child.
yeah. And a person with a no-brainer. Who's the one from the Geordie one? Charlotte Crosby.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah,
her
Charlotte.
specialist subject was whales and dolphins. And I was like, everyone went, oh, Harry Potter, looking down their nose at me. I went, do you know much about whales and dolphins? Because I know that most of them got Latin names. And obviously she only got 2 right. Well, right. Fair play to her, she had a go. But she was brilliant, but she was super entertaining.
But was Wales... Again, another question I thought I'd be coming at you with this evening. Was whales and dolphins like an interest prior to... Or
This is how it went. This is how it went. I went, why did you choose whales and dolphins? I just like whales and dolphins.
Right.
Like, right. And, but Zoe Williams did Nelson Mandela. Okay, that was punchy. But
Yeah.
Omid Jajali did Curb Your Enthusiasm. So
Right.
Yeah. And you went Harry Potter.
What would be your specialist subject?
Friends.
Fine what? Would it?
Friends.
Yeah.
right.
good one.
Pivot. That's a great scene.
The one where?
I'm like, you know, when Ross drinks says margaritas, and he goes, I'm fine. That's me every day. I'm fine.
Come on, get your feet in. Ross, you're not even wearing gloves.
It's so good.
That could sting in the morning.
I might actually redo. Someone's just trying to steal.
Friends
pie.
would be a good one. Someone just sent a pigeon and shat on
Yeah,
mine.
yeah. That's what you
I'm
need
gonna
to
get-
it.
I'm going to get involved in these because I'm... Oh, I'm
I just
Oh,
said,
Payne, yeah. Angry.
just pressing buttons.
Angry devil.
What would be your
That's
specialist
gonna give me a little
subject?
kiss.
okay.
Do you know what? Friends isn't a bad shout.
Yeah.
Maybe the Premier League years in football.
Are you Liverpool?
Liverpool.
You know you can actually drill down. So I could have done one book on Harry Potter and got it minutiae. But a lot of people make mistakes. So she could have just done dolphins of the bottlenose variety and done everything about them and just learnt that. But she didn't.
So then Harry Potter's quite a vague.
It was, yeah. And I got one question wrong, which the answer to it was Romilda Vane, for those keynotes at home.
Yeah.
It was someone who put a love potion in.
Yes.
Why are you so interested in Harry Potter?
I don't know, just think they're incredible books.
Well, ironically, when he told us that we came up with a quiz, he didn't
Yeah, that's
quite
very
do
true.
as well, did he?
very true.
Well, because now I would do well.
It's the old how many possibilities are on the can the
Were
stairs
you,
take?
did you get quite nervous doing it? Or were you,
Yes, because I think I was nervous because there's always a perception that I'm much more of a meathead than I am.
You're a gentleman.
I didn't know.
You're kind, considerate,
I don't
calm,
don't lie to
rational.
the viewers. Don't lie. We know that's not true. I'm a dickhead, but I'm a nice
Can't
one.
lose at the minute.
It's like
You are.
quick-
I'm really irritated by this.
What's
It's 180,000.
Stop it.
Stop it. You must be
I
at
should have done
numero
more.
uno.
Should have done them more. That rebuy's sorted me right out.
Yeah, refreshed unit.
Now I'm asserting my dominance on the table as the big dog.
You had a
Who is?
mulligan.
Who's the big dog?
I'm just asserting my dominance on this
Oh, I
table.
see. Yeah.
But I wasn't going to be that competitive about thing until Omid Jajali went on and went, beat that. And I was like, all right, mate, I will.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got a bit fired up for it. And I was like, after, because he did his general knowledge and he got like 14. He went, beat that. So I went,
Someone just burgled
all right.
me.
That was me.
All right.
Oh, God, you.
I'd find that. Did you find when they're like the good
Right,
music?
no.
Yeah.
I did, because what I found the hardest was Humphreys was basically asking me, is rugby really bad for concussion? And went real deep. And I honestly went, I think you're confusing yourself with Jeremy Paxman. And he went, oh, you're right. I was like, why are you grilling me? We're on a fun celeb version of the show. And he went, oh, sorry. Because my son plays, I'm very interested. I went, yeah, but he was like, it's too dangerous. Do we need to change it? I was like, simmer down, sir.
All right. Neptune's bullied me off the hand again.
didn't
How are you getting on? Are you just playing a slow game at the moment?
Well, I'm just getting really bad cards currently.
Right.
I had a good card and someone actually took a bit off me, but
I've
Haven't
fired
had much
absolutely
yet.
no shots.
no shots
whatsoever.
What, in
at this
life
point
or
in-
just tonight?
Life, generally. What are you getting shot at?
Chris Jericho's coming with 135,000 onto our table. I'm like,
What a wrestler he was.
he's a great wrestler.
Remember his finishing move? That might
I'm
be
just
nice.
trying to
Really?
get through
Wrestling.
something.
Chris Jericho's finishing move. Anyone know?
No.
No.
The walls.
Oh,
of Jericho.
Walls of Jericho, yeah.
Right.
That'd be a good match.
Is this
to find.
WWF?
WWF.
You might need to learn the walls of Jericho for your fight with Archie Curzon.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I might pull that out of the bag. So
I was
the
always a
question.
fan of Jimmy Fly Super Snooker or whatever.
I like Hacksaw
Super Fly
Jim-
Jimmy
yeah.
Snooker.
I quite like
British Bulldog.
I quite like Hacksaw Jim Duggan just walking over that 2x4.
Oh, do you not
Oh, the
think?
Bushwhackers.
Absolutely.
The Undertaker, mate. He's just.
I went to Manchester, MEN Arena once, and watched The Undertaker fight Kurt Angle in a steel cage match. And I was ringside, and it was one of the greatest moments.
How old were you?
I must have been.
No.
17, 18, I went with a few
Oh,
Leeds
wow.
lads. I went dressed up as John Cena.
Wow. With the sort of.
Yeah. Like
Love it.
Yeah. I think Tom Biggs was The Undertaker, and he went full.
He's not frightened of the old
Tom Biggs.
fancy dress.
Great set of guns on him.
No, he does.
Great.
Is he now personal?
Personal training. He went and did some bodybuilding stuff.
He is
for a
Ron
while.
Weasley.
He is.
The
He is.
gym
He would have a good
Yeah.
Harry Potter off.
Yeah, he would,
with
yeah.
you.
I think he would as well. He looks like a very studious man now, got a bit of time with his hands. Sculpting the guns and sculpting his mind.
Folded aces pre.
stole
I'm having
hot,
a
really,
that
stinker.
I had a 10 there as well.
If you want to get involved tonight, you want to send us some questions, by all means do that via the YouTube comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts on anything life-related. We don't tend to stick very closely to the rugby. I'm not sure we're going to be invited to do a lot more in poker off the back of our second attempt at this. But if there's anything you want the guys to get into, then by all means fire it in.
Done a bit of that in our time.
What did you make of the weekend, Danny? Of all the games, Northern Hemisphere winning all of the
Yeah,
games?
I actually thought it was a great advert for rugby and how I think last year, without the fans, it was obviously so
this
dull.
time last year it was poor, wasn't it?
But then, just walking into Twickenham at the weekend, the general excitement of a buzzing Twickenham, and then watching the boys play some good rugby. I think rugby's it got a lot of stick last year, but I think it's in a better place now in the Northern Hemisphere, and I think the Six Nations next year is going to be probably the best one for a long time, hopefully.
And why is that? Is that because we did something with Dylan last week, didn't we? And he was very interesting on the sort of the sharing of IP. And if you look at coaching setups now, Matt Proudfoot was part of the South African side that won the World Cup, and
What is this?
Wayne Pivack's come from New Zealand to Wales. Gregor did the Lions with Gatland and others.
Yeah.
Dave Rennie coached in Scotland and is now with Australia. It just sort of there's a real crisscross.
Yeah. Oh, what's happened?
But what would you put your finger on as to why?
Unbelievable hand that Hask just lost.
Go on.
Hask had a full house. He had a full house.
Talk us through. Do you even know what you had?
He had 9s over aces, and the guy had an ace-9, so he had aces over 9s.
Are you serious, Major D? You duck-faced dickhead.
James, we're playing nicely this evening.
Have you thrown a piece of shit at him?
I have threw a big poo at him.
Right.
Oh, he's just winked at me. He rolled his eyes. Major D.
What am I
I can't believe you've done that. You
You were there.
absolute slag
How
boat.
smug were you at that time?
I know. I was like, oh, I thought, no way. He probably has an ace. Maybe. He's absolutely pulled my pants down. This is awful.
Right.
Major D.
You were actually hoping he had an ace,
Yeah.
just not with a 9.
Oh no, I can't believe that.
We should say happy anniversary as well. Do you know what today is?
I believe, just from the fact that I've seen Backy just posting about it, it must be our 18th anniversary of winning the World Cup.
It is. Time flies when you're having fun.
Can't believe this. Major D. He really is a Major D.
So do you remember it well? Like, do you remember the game?
He remembers coming back with the princess.
Yeah.
If Carlsberg did trips.
Life, mate.
Winning.
Yeah.
I sort of remembered the game, but I remembered it in the wrong order when I watched it back. Like, we always get into Benny K about the fact that we all thought his dropping over the line probably cost us the game, but it was in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So it actually didn't cost anything.
It's nice to say that.
Yeah.
How many times do you think he's had to tell that story?
A lot. He tells it quite well in the fact that, everyone immediately rallied round. Vix was like, mate, just make sure you take all that aggression, put it through my spine, and we'll get him in the next scrum. Jono was like, mate, just forget about it. Just take it all out in aggression. Backy's like, mate, just take it out in your tackles. And apparently the only person was like, everyone was dead supportive, and then the last person to come over was Greenwood. He goes, that is going to fucking haunt you for the rest of your
Can
life.
we just talk about that quickly? So Will Greenwood did an article the other day basically saying that none of this current crop would get into the 2003 team. Well, I know one person we'd fucking swap straight away, Greenwood for Manu. You didn't think about that, did you?
That's like when Clive did the thing and put the All Black and the England team up and basically went through it man for man, so wouldn't swap anyone in there. And then we got down to 11, it was Austin Healey, Jonah Lomu, and everyone's like, we'd swap.
Can we
In defence of Will and what he's meaning that is he would hope that the current crop would say none of us would get in their team because it's built around how a team functions.
That's what he said, but didn't know what he came across, and basically, no.
Okay. See, you're joining in the media.
I'm not, I don't care.
Disinformation.
Mate, it's not me he's talking about, I don't care. I just mean it was quite funny because some of the lads spotted it and they were like, well, I think we'd probably swap Manu for you, just to let you know.
I think his point, he had a point, didn't he, which is it was about the camaraderie.
Yeah, well, it's about the journey and the team, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to throw Greenwood under the bus. I spoke at a dinner for him for a cerebral palsy trust, which is amazing. Right, these boys at Wellington, in their last year, one of the guy called David Lofthouse, incredible boy, has got cerebral palsy, and he basically decided to do a Kingsley race at Wellington, which is 5k to raise money because he was given an operation when he was younger that his parents could afford, 75 grand, to help reduce spasticity in his muscles and for him to be able to walk. And these guys in this house set up the Cerebral Palsy Trust. Now at 17, it's well documented what I was doing, and it was certainly not setting up charities, and they raised 100 grand already for this operation. And then they did a dinner at Twickenham to help raise for it, and they raised another 104,000. Johnny Gould, the best auctioneer in the business. Wow. So they've got 200 grand to spend on helping operation, and David Lofthouse took 10 hours to do the Kingsley race. Incredible. And Will Greenwood asked me to come along and speak. Now, Will only ever calls me up when he needs something, but this is a perfect cause. But when I got in there, he was very nervous about what I was going to say, so I completely wound him up. I was like, I'll say what I want, Will. You're not paying me. I'll do what I want. Well, no, don't. Don't do that. He was very nervous. I've never seen him on the back foot, but he was slightly panicked I was going to pull a few grenades, but I didn't. Met Fox as well, from SAS, who dares wins.
What a boy.
Fox. What an absolute dreamboat of a bloke looking wise. Yeah. Beautiful blue eyes, and him and his missus are delightful. Like, really,
next
really
to him on
nice
Saturday,
people.
actually, at the gate.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He likes his rugby, doesn't he?
Friend of the green room, yeah.
Oh, is that right?
He was really good, really nice guy, very funny.
Did he speak as well, or not? Was he?
He was on the stage with me. It was me, Will Greenwood, and Foxy. And when Will let us speak, we got a few words in.
Good, you're carrying it lightly, Has. Right, I've managed to.
That's a brave man who speaks more than you.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I mean.
exactly. You're all just telling 3 stories simultaneously, and you can try and pick up bits of it
everyone
as you
else
go.
is fighting for gas masks.
It's like when you tune into 3 radio stations at once and try to pick out the various themes. I've gone to the YouTube comments. It's taken me about 5 minutes to find the comments, and the first question I have found is from Guy, and it says, Danny, would you prefer Haskell's teeth or Tindall's old nose?
That sounds like that question came from
My
Ashley.
teeth aren't bad. I've got one black tooth, the rest of them straight.
Yeah.
That sounds
That's the
like.
gun one. I knocked them out.
When did you do that?
Fine. When I was 10.
Did you really?
I
Definitely sounds
ran
like Ashley's
and I
question.
slipped,
That does sound
and my hands didn't come up. My teeth smashed into the ground, smashed up on the ground. So, but you fix
That's kind of like asking you whether you prefer to kiss your mum or your dad, isn't it?
Yeah.
what again?
You can answer that one. You can answer that after the teeth of the nose.
That's it.
Am I? I'm bleeding a lot.
I love playing. We should play. We should get people to send in shag, marry, kills. That's an amazing one.
Please don't do that. We're trying to further
Mum,
and develop
kill your
our relationship with our good friends at Party Poker.
No, those are great questions. Should do that, people at home.
No, don't do that.
Definitely do that.
Okay, do that.
Yeah.
Oh, look, for a second I thought Danny might be a hardcore fan. Walls of Jericho.
Major
a
D.
sick hardcore band.
No, the Walls of
Did you know
Jericho was Chris Jericho's move.
Chris Jericho's in my house here. Is he playing 2 tables?
Table, isn't it?
We've got some Quins fans on this evening. Good evening to you. What's
of course we have.
Tabai Matson bought this season? How's he getting on?
Tabai is a great bloke.
Really?
His main thing is all about
What's happened
culture. Oh no, I've been caught my pants down here, lads.
Again?
You're the Daily Mail.
That was bad. That was bad. Yeah, I've lost. I'm down to 53. What was I on 180?
I'm
I
at
haven't won a
17.
single hand yet.
I'm at 17.
Tabai, yeah, he's all about culture.
And so is he just sort of because obviously, I mean, last year, we'll talk about that in a bit, but last year was just amazing. But is he just sort of now sitting across the top of everything, just let everyone keep doing what they're doing?
Yeah, he obviously came in at a really strange time, obviously, when we just won the league and he come in to kind of run it all. But he came the first few weeks and just sat back and learned and got to know the boys, got to know the squad, got to know the club. And then his big thing, which is what I kind of love the most about him, is he's a real good man manager, a real good people person, and his sort of mantra is if you're a good bloke, if I'm a good bloke, you're probably going to want to play for me.
Right.
And being a good person is the main thing.
Being a GC.
Being a GC. So but then he's added little bits here and there. So the one thing he thought was our tackle technique. Our tackling was all right. Of effectiveness, our defence was all right, but our tackle technique wasn't good enough. So he comes into every gym session with the forwards and the backs, puts a full tackle suit on, brings his mat with him, and every single player does 3 or 4 tackles on him during the gym session. He must get hit 100 or 200 times a day.
And does he love that, or is he just doing it for the greater cause?
Because he can see that he's helping, and the tiny little bit of tackle technique that we don't want to be out smashing each other on the pitch. He's like, hit me instead, so take it out on me. And he wears one of these protect gum shields that if you've heard about with the G-force.
Do you wear one of those?
Yeah, I wear one of them. Yeah, I think it's amazing. I genuinely think it's a bit of a game changer in rugby.
What does it tell you?
It tells you how many times you've been hit, how hard you've been hit. In a normal session, and it has to be the same here, when at training, if you've gone through a non-contact session, but you wear the gum shield and you come off the session and the guy will be like, oh, did you feel like you got hit a few times then? And you go, oh, no. And he's like, well, you actually took 16 fairly sizable hits where your head and your neck was all jarred. And you'd be like, wow, I didn't even feel that. And they're like, well, if you imagine you're doing 16 in a non-contact
You can't cheat.
training session, imagine how many you're doing in
raise it up.
a proper physical contact
don't want to
session.
put
So it
it
was
all in.
game changing
Beating
for
you,
us
so
that we
I
got
will
this
raise
live
it up.
data.
Yeah.
So people like Will Evans, who's so good over the ball, he was getting hit and putting his body through hell during the game. They would then change his training session all week, change his whole schedule, pull him out of sessions because he was doing so much at the weekend. He didn't need any.
Do you feel fresher now as a player than perhaps you did, I don't know, 10 years ago? When we were talking on the tube on the way here about the fact you did half an hour of extra tackling every
I know.
day of the week.
I would have loved to have seen those had that gum shot. Actually, they offered it, or I think a similar camera offered it to me when I was doing some of the MMA training stuff. I mean, I would have been astounded to see the collisions I was taking on that and the hits I was taking to my head. But we interviewed, I can't remember who we were talking to actually from Quins. It was Don Brandt, Alex Don Brandt, about. You know,
what a great man he is.
What a lovely guy. What a good guy. Proper, like, combo of old school and new school.
Yeah, he's a great lad.
Just saying the fact that, you know, that you do less contact training, that's it's so much more sensible. And I truly believe that teams are still doing way too much.
Oh,
so not even required.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what other clubs are doing, but our levels of contact have dropped dramatically in training, and you've seen a better improvement in performance.
I've got a confession to make. You know what? Obviously, I love Saints. I've done some bits for them, but I'm actually a Quins fan now.
Good boy.
Of all the people I want to go and watch, I said to Chloe, "We'll go to watch a Quins game." I'm kind of quite excited to do it because Marcus, Alex Don Brandt, yourself, Marla, I love all those guys. Why would I not go and support them? I want to kind of like a Quins shirt with Haskell on the back.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Proper keynote.
Turn you into the mascot.
Yeah.
I'll get you one.
Can I hold Danny's hand and run out?
Yeah. I tell you what we are going to do. We're going to remind everybody that if you're just on the sidelines looking in at the moment and you want to get involved, you can buy yourself in until 8 o'clock. So you've got about 14 minutes if you want to get registered and involved. I can tell you if you want to come and play on my table, there are chips going free. Danny's back up to 93k.
Yeah, I just had a decent one. I had a decent one.
Well done.
This is what the thing about poker is. I don't like sitting there for ages.
Yes, exactly what I'm doing. Just eroding my chip stack.
I'm on 9,000.
You can't do it in this format. You've got to get in there.
Play hands. We're going to take another quick break. We will see you in a couple of minutes' time. If you're watching on and want to get involved, now is the time to do so. If you want to rebuy, get involved. We'll see you in a couple of minutes' time.
I'm trying to...
Right, Dream Team, if you want to play along with us this evening, here is how you can get involved. First of all, make sure you've created your Party Poker account. And you can do this by clicking the link in the pinned comments on this live stream. Make sure you've downloaded the Party Poker app on either your mobile, your tablet, or your desktop device. If you're joining us on mobile or tablet, on the home screen, click the menu button in the top left-hand corner and select My Tickets, and the tournament should be there waiting for you. If it's not, don't panic. Head back to the home page and select the tourney image, then select the filter button in the top right-hand corner of the screen and select Category. Deselect all tournaments by clicking All twice and only select the Communities option and click Apply. Concentrate at the back. Scroll through the available tournaments and you'll be able to find the good, the bad and the rugby tournament with hopefully no problem. And if you're joining us from a desktop device, on the Party Poker lobby, click the Communities tab in the top right-hand corner and then type Rugby into the search bar. You should then see the good, the bad and the rugby tournament appear. Double-click on the tournament and then select Register. See you shortly.
We get all three of us. There could be some amazing cheating.
Welcome back, everybody. Good to have you with us. There's been a hell of a lot going on in the break. Danny's been down to about 5,000, is now back up to 80,000. I've finally played a hand and won, so I'm up to 81,000. Hask, are you now on our table?
I took Haskell.
Yeah.
Oh, Hask's on our table as well.
I took Haskell.
You took Hask out?
Yeah,
But I had to because I wanted you to buy
Sadly,
it.
no PS5 this week. What chip stack level are you at, Tins?
70.
Okay, that's all right. Don't be doing that, Hask.
Oh God, someone's gone all it. Oh.
Throwing poo and everything. If you've just joined us, great to have you with us. And you are very welcome indeed. If you've got some form, bring it with you. So, Danny, Hask and I are all on a table along with Rythink, Skint No Backy, Pete Lamite and Fold Aces Pre. It's good to have you guys with us, and girls as well. Has anyone else got waiting for the other tables?
Yeah.
Oh, are we having a little break, are we? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, because they're just rebalancing tables.
Oh, is that right? Well, hopefully Tins will come
The algorithm.
Come play with us. Let's see if we've got any good, interesting questions here as we go. All we can hear is cheering, lads. Yeah, that's just the intermission. Bear with it. Thoughts on whether Harry Randall has a look in since Rafi stepped up? ? Is he big enough for international ruggers? Says Matt H.
Is that to me?
I think you're the most qualified here to be able to do it.
I actually really like Harry Randall.
Yeah.
I do think Rafi Quirk probably is the next one in line, and he's taken his chance very well.
He's chunkier than you think, isn't he?
I played against him not long ago, and I really liked how much he backs himself. And he runs into big boys. He's not afraid to get his head stuck in. I think he's learnt a lot. He's learnt a lot off Faf, the way he plays.
Do you chat a lot to your opposite nine? Because you guys at Scrum, you sort of you can kind of.
I don't like the old. There's few nines that used to just be a bit of a nose,
Like
stamp
who?
on your feet. Lee Dixon was
Right.
Rhymes with Roe Rimpson.
Roe Rimpson also
Roe Rimpson.
used to have a bit of something about. Yeah, he didn't like me, but too much.
Did you ever have you had a
Like you had a lid and you had a
career?
You had actually some muscle and some. You just didn't look like a frog that was running out the window.
Yeah, but no, I try and just have a bit of fun and try and. I actually spoke to Rafi a couple of years ago because he was struggling a bit, wasn't getting much game time, didn't really know how he could sort of get going and show what he could do, sort of thing. He hadn't really had an opportunity, so someone put me in touch with him. So we had a couple of messages and a couple of phone calls.
Do you tell him to retire?
There was the simplest bit of advice I've ever given. I've said, just bide your time. Your time will come. Just make sure when you do get your opportunity is you're ready and get ready and show your super strength. And I think his super strength is his speed and his power, and he likes to score tries. And
You've had a few moments. I'm thinking Paris. Actually, there's a really good stat someone threw out about you the other day, and I can't remember what. Well, it was a while ago. I think it was the try you scored against Australia.
yeah,
No. And it was. I managed to crack it. It was that you scored against every Tier 1 nation.
yeah. Apparently, that is.
I don't think many people have done that.
No, I don't know if many people have done that. My old man is the biggest Norse in the world.
Is he?
Hey, the
love
loveliest
to have a chat with him.
loveliest man, but the biggest Norse. Every game, without fail, 7 programmes, 6 shirts. He's like wears a gilet with stuff coming out of pockets.
Well, asking everyone to sign it.
Yeah.
Big LK. But he can't say no to anyone. So when he was, when I was playing for England, someone said, "Oh, is your son playing? Do you reckon he could get this?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, of course." So he would come down, bless him, with
Mr.
a bag full of
Bojangles.
stuff.
He's
as
so
well.
good, man. He's
He
such a
would
lovely
then
guy.
send it back to people and do all this sort of stuff. But yeah, he knows.
Amazing.
He once told me, "Yeah, you've just scored against every Tier 1 nation." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." But
That's a very cool accolade to have.
Talk about nines backing themselves. Has he developed the bit where you go up to the biggest bloke, slap him in the face, then run off and hide behind someone as it all kicks off over your head? Because I know someone else who backs himself in any.
yeah,
Who are you
come out
talking
the back
about?
of it.
he's done it.
Rhymes with.
No, dear. Dranny Dre. No, if there's any sort of fracas,
Well, because
Danny's
when
right at
you-
the bottom and slaps some bloke. I remember he slapped Billy in the face.
Slapped Billy once.
Slapped Billy. That was like, wow.
That's
He
quite
deserved
brave.
it.
Was that a running slap?
He deserved it. He deserved it. He was being a bit of a twat, and he got a slap. I think I'm a bit stupid. So I hit Will Skelton once. I slapped Will Skelton.
How did you
That's
win?
what I mean.
Yeah, he was bent down.
Right.
And then he looked at me. He's like, and he looked at me with this look, and I was like, I instantly apologised to Skelton.
But not to Billy.
But Billy, no. Shabal, I had a good little ding-dong with Shabal once.
Really?
Sale Quinn's game. And I remember the ref pulled me and Shabal up to have a word with us both. And
I love the way you do that.
Laughing their heads off because he was looking up at Shabal and down at me. And
Where were you?
But you've said in the past, just quickly, you've said in the past that never underestimate.
Oh,
like so you know, there's attack dogs that go down rabbit holes and things.
Danny's the most competitive person. He's like all smiles and the loveliest person. But if he switches into like a vicious little spider monkey, that you'd have to like, you know, like you see them in zoos where they've got that pole with a loop on it. They're trying to catch it. And you have to get it. And then look, 6 of you have to load him into the back of a van. That's exactly what he's like if you get him on the wrong day.
Is that fair? Do you recognise that?
Yeah, my nickname was Scrappy Doo, like back in the day.
Scrappy Doo.
That's what Scrappy.
That's what it's like. What was that? Where? I can't remember what we did, but I've seen your face before where you go, I'm sorry. Like I can't remember what it is we did. We did something together where you're like going mad and then you got overexcited. Someone's about to film, you're like, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
In the moment, I get a bit. But I always back myself that, you know, obviously people, because I'm small, they'll be like, well, I'll fill you in. But if I get in close to them, like I can
in a fight,
get them on the floor, then I'm all right.
Right.
Get them on the full.
Because
pull your piece out and knock them out.
Right. Mark 2. Yeah. Is this because when you and Marla had your...
Yeah. Oh, this dickhead. Honestly, the only reason I didn't fill him in is because I like him, and also because he.
But then you just look really bad.
That's what I mean. It's like hitting a kid.
Oh God. Yeah.
Can you just talk us through that from your perspective? Because you had ringside seats. This is one of the most. If you Google James Haskell, it's the thing that comes up at the top of the top of the tree. Yeah. Just from your perspective, everyone suddenly got very excited again. Are we now in? If you're out, you're out. I think I'm right in saying at this point there is no more ability to rebuy. So concentrate on your hands.
Decision making.
You obviously watched Hask and Marla go toe to toe in one of the least edifying.
Is it just us three in this hand?
I think so.
Oh, are you in, Hask?
Yeah.
Oh, with Jess
Don't do
Hall.
that.
I wonder if it's a Jess Hall. I know.
Why are you sending the pigeon to
Send in the pigeon.
Now, this is irritating. I don't want to take you guys out, but you've gone in for 9,000.
No, you can't look it for. That's cheating.
Absolutely brilliant.
That's
I like that.
cheating.
Can you tell me what he's got?
What am I going to do now? We have to.
A reminder: there is a bounty on. Oh, why are we doing this?
Fucking. Well, I know what's happening now.
There is a bounty on Tin's head of VIP tickets to the Good, the Bad, and the Rugby.
I'm on with Munro's, who's got
Hey, are you still in this hand?
282,000.
I'm still in this hand, yes.
Oh, and big decks all ins, ones in. Oh, Payne.
Oh, pick up.
Are we going to explain what we got here?
Well, not at the moment, no, because we're playing the hand.
Pick up a Payne.
Have you?
That is awful. The etiquette from Danny Kerr is awful.
Oh,
Rash Hask. Do you fold?
Can you tell what you had?
Yeah, I can. After we've finished.
Yeah, you won it.
Honestly, I had a pair of queens.
You had an ace, a pair of aces.
Do you have an ace?
I did have an ace.
What are you doing, you tip bag?
That is amazing. You laid that down. That's a very good lay down.
You had...
No, but I had 3 queens. As in, I was holding a pair of queens.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
I thought you meant
I
in my
only had
hand.
ace 5. I was like, I thought you maybe had ace.
High
here he is.
Oh, I see. Now we're going.
Sorry, I don't talk to you. Has anyone got any shakes?
That is a very good lay down.
Yeah.
Got some earplugs, that'll do.
If you were going to give me a heads up that you were just about to wipe me out. Look at
Wait,
him.
he's awful. He's a horrible bloke.
Hey, this is your new thing. I'm really bored of it.
What's that?
Oh, no, but it's only because you keep telling everyone with me to be nice. And a couple of see.
What goes on
That
top?
bored of it, Yeah.
Tins, you've said absolutely nothing this evening. Is that for concentration?
I'm just
Will you, Danny? Will you stop shit? You utter shit. This is.
I'm so sorry, ladies and gents. There is the most appalling,
horrific
cheating going on.
such a bad etiquette.
I'm crap as it is.
Yeah.
It's like.
I don't know why I'm cheating.
That's why you can just beat me straight up. Oh, tits. What are we doing here?
Tits McGee. What do we got?
Danny. Oh.
I'm gone, mate. I'm out.
Hass, could you wish 7665 a happy birthday?
Happy birthday, 765.
65, that's nice. Well done.
Happy birthday to you, sir, madam, lady. Those
Oh,
are
hang on, what am I doing here? Oh, God, just. That's a shame. I like that hand. I've had to lay it down out of lack of timing.
Oh, God. This is...
We've been stuck on the same thing all the way around.
Didn't think it was any good.
I've had absolutely nothing all night, and now I'm back in the game.
Just going to send over a
I have to say I'm quite looking forward to Dungannon this weekend.
What's that?
Little island trip this weekend.
Going to Ireland, eh?
Here we are.
Three.
Gonna bring
three
some love.
best friends you'll ever.
Vodafone Lions Legacy Tour. We're heading over to Dungannon and we're going to be bringing some technology, giving them a social media lecture, business thing, coaching kids, doing a live show. Stephen Ferris, loads of other people.
Lots of other people coming on.
Very
It's gonna be a
exciting.
good day. Out and about.
Wait.
Oh, an eagle-eyed cherry.
What are you Nothing here for you, mate. You can have it.
Oh, great tune, Eagle-Eyed Cherry.
Wait, problem is you keep turning sideways, everyone's going to see your nose.
Name the Eagle-Eyed Cherry
Smell
tune.
out what I've got.
Save Tonight.
Save tonight.
Great tune.
Fight break of dawn, come tomorrow.
Would you ever do one of... Because you're quite into your singing, aren't you? Would
Tell you what,
ever
lads,
back-
I actually have filmed a show
Shut up.
that's coming out
Shut up.
in the new year, which I actually really enjoyed doing. It's called All Star Musicals, where they took six of us
And trained
and
you?
kind of trained you, gave you, and you had to perform a musical.
Did you do, and how did you find actually learning to sing?
Obviously, you don't want to tell us what you did, but God, I'd love that.
I can't sing though.
Singing a musical.
It was so much fun.
Oh, I filmed it.
Did you find that I wouldn't want to do pantomime? So I really want to do panto.
Yeah.
But,
With
you know, I
Wanky.
think it'd be great. Yeah, I'll be one of the
Wanky.
ugly sisters.
Just give me a tune out of Rock of Ages. Oh my God, I would do it.
Knock it down.
I could do
You
it.
Tell you what, though, it
Tom.
was one of the most nerve-wracking things when I got to do it, and it was filmed as live. You get one opportunity to do it.
But you did it on your testimonial with the Great Show.
No, I just stood around and danced. But this one, it's singing, dancing,
right.
full stage, full ensemble. It was awesome.
Did
I had Fodes and Tom Evans do one of the Great Showman's track at my golf day, and it was one of the most amazingly.
The one where the glasses. The
yeah,
glass one,
literally, they were practicing for like a week and a half.
And it was awful.
No, it was brilliant.
Oh, right.
I just love it. Anyone who's doing that, but they're doing the whole sliding the shot glasses and everything.
Oh,
on this
wow.
table. They brought props and everything.
Really?
From now on.
No, that's the last one. They were doing a duet with him and what's the song called?
Zac Efron.
When I was searching for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I may have sung a song.
Did you-
in that show.
Oh, yes, you did, didn't you? Was that your testimonial?
No, we used
That was
to.
testimonial I danced.
We
but
might
this
have done on the
one
show.
was- I got an opportunity to be.
How did you find the training? Did you
you do
actually
it
see a
now?
The
noticeable
training
improvement?
was hard. Yeah, I mean, I love singing, but I'm not a good singer. Do you know what I mean?
Are you not?
No, I'm all right.
I'm tone deaf, so I can't.
What was your debut song?
Lean on me.
Oh, strong. Classic.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Tenacious D, you don't always have to fuck her hard. I got halfway through the first verse.
I don't know why I asked you any questions at all at any point.
I got halfway through the first verse.
What did you actually expect?
And then Brian
to
actually
come
just went, "Oh, sit down, you silly boy."
I think Brian had got it absolutely
Well,
spot
I
on.
don't. You get that right, you got fired not long after. Chin up, Chief. Should have been more fun.
I'm not sure the fun is necessarily the right route
well.
to success. What was yours?
Leaving on a jet plane.
Oh, strong.
Leaving on a jet plane.
Don't know when I'll be back again.
Imagine it was like a rehearsal. We're all like,
I did that.
Would you do Hugh or would you do
bearded lady.
Zach's?
Oh, yeah.
If you were doing that, you're a bit more Zach, aren't you?
Probably a bit more Zac. I'd like to meet Zac Efron, I think.
Would you?
I generally think me and Zac.
You know, he's the same height as you, slightly, I reckon even smaller.
Yeah, I heard.
He's got a bit of form as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Right here.
Seems like
Right
a great bloke.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a game of golf with Zac Efron.
I'd like to go on a
Tins,
smash.
can you sort that out?
Tins probably could, actually.
I'm not sure.
He's part of the celeb hotline and get you anything we want.
He's a bit big dog.
Is he? I reckon you get
Come
that.
on.
You got Rebel Wilson.
Yeah, it's true, but that's because I'm meta.
You're going down towards, aren't you?
I am going down towards, yeah.
You're going
but
down.
hopefully, Queensland's still a little bit locked down, so it depends on.
When do you find out?
I've had absolutely no card.
Don't know actually.
Wakey.
Sorry, I just said I got no cards. I yawned. Oh, God forbid I should have a normal human function live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Christ, fuck me. Don't yawn round Alex. You have to call the...
Are you going to have for Magic Millions?
Yeah, I've got 6 horses selling down there. Well, no, I say that. I don't have. I'm in a syndicate where we are selling 6 horses down there, so that's going to be great.
Yeah.
And it's also a fantastic event. We always do karaoke down there with Billy Slater and his beautiful wife Nicole. And then I don't know where Nacho's going this year.
Nacho Libre.
Nacho Figueros, a polo player. Polo. But yeah, it's always good crack. So I'm hoping that we do get to go down there.
That will be good. When do you find out?
Well, by the sounds of things, it's all about getting their vaccination rate up. So I think it will happen. It might be a 7-day quarantine.
That's what I got.
That's fine.
All right.
A Jack 7. Toilet cards.
The problem is we're in almost all-in territory.
Yeah.
Why did someone give me a dog emoji? Out of interest. Payne sums you up, a smug fish.
Shellfish.
Looks a bit like you.
Shellfish.
Shellfish, you're very shellfish.
All right. That's what the gag I just made.
All right.
Don't you double down on
You
it.
see, he's so poised, isn't he? He's like one of those things you go up and stroke it, it has your hand off.
How is Marla Boy?
Marla
Is he back in the club today?
He was.
He looked a bit bashed up on Saturday.
Yeah, no, he's all right. He'll be back for us this week. What a boy, though, mate. He had
Definitely wearing the COVID.
isolation, didn't he, for 10 days?
Yeah.
Then comes and plays. Goes and beats the world champions.
Sorry about
Back to Harlequins Monday morning. Cheers.
Love it. Has he become a sort of an elder statesman? Is he quite enjoying his elder statesman?
I think he is, yeah. He, without a doubt, for me, he's the reason we won the league last year. That we had him at the club every week. He
I've
wasn't
taken
playing
someone
for
out.
England.
Yeah.
And he played so well for us.
that. Yeah. He was on top form with his head
took
was
someone
straight.
out?
Yeah, he was in a good mental spot.
Yeah. Chopper.
And really enjoyed
Can we, because we had him on post Choppergate.
Yeah.
Can you?
What was Choppergate? Oh,
It's Chopper.
the Willy Fiddle.
He.
You know what Instagram
no, not
like?
that. The fact he flew to the semi-final in a chopper.
Oh, sorry, but I thought it did work though.
That works on both legs, really.
I was thinking you were talking about him grabbing people.
Yeah, so
Right. No.
Yeah.
Well, we can deal with that later.
Yeah.
We're not quite past 9 o'clock. But can we have the other side of the story from Helicopter Gate, which was that he said it was just, the club laid it on and it was the lovely thing to do. And you had had a 4-hour bus journey down, etc., etc. Are you comfortable with it? Because did he not also wear an all-in-one shell suit to sort of... He looked
last
ridiculous.
year he wore a different type of shell suit or tracksuit from Adidas
Right.
every single
Sorry,
week.
anyone who's
So
just
we never
watching
knew what he was
YouTube.
going to turn up
I'm
in.
just
Right.
slightly giving it.
There was one where he looked like a sort of... He'd been Baco foil.
Seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he paid for it all. He wasn't like he was getting a little sponsored gig. He was
Right.
buying new gears week in, week out, and he had to go better and better
Right.
every week. But yeah, because I had 3 10s.
Oh, you're kidding.
He
There's a lot of
nearly-
the blood on the table at the moment.
Yeah, he
Sorry, I'm
nearly
going to come back
missed-
to you in 1 second. Why are you holding his arm? Are you all in?
He's excited.
No, I am now though. Shaggy dog, you've just walked into Ace's pal. Let's
Right,
see whether they can hold it through.
Does he know that, or have you just told him so
I've
he
just
can get
told
off
him
the
that
hand?
he's all in. So,
right.
no, don't be a 9. Yeah. See ya, Shaggy.
You got it. Have you?
Yeah.
Some chip stack. Lovely.
My
Sorry,
chip stack is
This is
now
awful.
Sorry, back to Marla Boy.
167 is now my chip stack.
That's very
I've got
helpful.
24.
Just found another big one. Danny.
Do you want to concentrate on your cards?
No,
Am I
it's-
distracting you with...
No, it is hard. It's hard.
It is
isn't
very
It's
hard.
very hard.
Yeah.
Alex makes it look harder than it should be. But
You can always tell when Haskell's had a big weekend because he was a bit grumpy on a
Wait,
Monday.
bit bitchy, aren't I? I'm at my best.
Just little cuts to the kidneys, you know what I mean?
just-
Little paper cuts.
It's with a stiletto, very thin blades, just into your lungs.
Lovely. Bilbo's just messaged and said, just got in. How's it going, lads? Bilbo's going as you'd expect, which is Haskell's got a chip in a chair. Lord's going all
Chip
right.
in a chair. About to have a pizza in a chair.
Right. I've gone very cold again in the card deck.
I've had not one decent card this
I've
round.
had a few good hands. I'm suddenly at 190,000.
I've had nothing.
Is that right?
Hey.
How'd you go 190?
I'm going to get rid of those.
Stop, monsieur, with the trasher. Spoiling us.
Unbelievable. So we were talking about this last time because we were talking about rugby players who like their poker. We never mentioned Chris Sheesby. Have you ever played in his game?
I'm all in.
the cat.
I'm all in.
Really?
You all in?
I got aces. He's
Oh!
So
Holding up.
dominating him. You're
Holding up.
dominating him.
got Jack King. Yes.
Well played.
Well done,
Oh my
Danny.
Jesus! Wow.
What's he gone to now? Is that a healthy one or?
112. I'm
112 is a lovely stuff.
That's a nice.
I needed it.
That's a nice amount.
Have you ever played in the CADs?
I have played in Sheezers once. I mean, Sinbad plays in that all the time. I was
they
trying
still
to
don't
get
full of-
Sinbad on tonight. I was trying to get Nicky Robinson actually. I don't know whether Nicky's managed to get on. He's home alone. Lindsay's in Liverpool.
I was
that's
with
the
Nicky
message.
last week.
Ledge. Love that man.
What's he up to now?
Godfather, isn't he?
He is Godfather, yeah. Nicky does stuff for the BBC on the Welsh
Yeah, he
game.
does.
He commentates.
Does he
in
speak Welsh?
Yeah, he commentates
Wow.
in Welsh. And then he works for an insurance company called Kerry London, and he does a bit with Allianz every now and again, and yeah, other bits. Obviously, friends of the Good the Scouts of Rugby Allianz.
Absolutely.
I was with them at the weekend actually at the game,
Yeah.
schmoozing. So yeah, he's in good form. I don't
What
think
you got, mate?
he's
Folded.
on, but I'm going to find out whether he
Awful
is.
Jack 9. Unsuited.
Big Dexelin is on our
How's
table.
it taking this much time?
I don't know. He's
'Cause you got a little
folded.
extender.
You fold as well, have you?
Extend. I folded, mate. Can't pay, and take him down.
Take him down, no pain, no gainer.
Oh, cool. Let's have a look, see what comes.
Ooh, I'm not going to go on that. I really want to, but I'm not going to. I'm going.
This is great.
It's a big
I feel a bit
isn't it?
lonely not
Yeah, we
being
have a bit of fun,
can,
don't we?
Can we get all four on the table and then we'll just get rid
What's
of
he
everyone
got, do you
really
think?
quickly?
What have you got?
Well, I've got something, but I'm not sure I've got.
Not taking. Pocket
Well,
fours.
he's going to have a
'cause I know
2,
he's
3?
gonna have a pocket pair, isn't he?
What about ace 2, 3, 4, 5?
Oh, he's got ace.
Oh, we split
you've
pot.
Oh,
Split pot.
Oh, thank God for that. Oh, no.
no.
Oh, no.
Skip
Oh, he had
backy.
3 sevens. I got 7 on the river.
Oh, you got
Should have got him off before.
got ribbed.
You got ribbed.
Really harsh.
Absolute ribbed.
Don't get to the river.
Ribbed.
you
Dropping
get
this horrible jargon.
Oh, my God, that's horrible. That's a horrible way to go. Should have got rid of him
What is this?
ages ago.
What are you on, Hess? 22.
Yeah, awful. I don't even know what to fucking do now. Fuck it.
Hello. Coming against
I'm
me.
bored now. I've got my shit all cards.
We just chucked them all in.
Not yet.
Don't you wanna get away?
Have you managed to get out of golf, or have you put them away for the winter?
You guys played the other day, didn't you?
We played a while back, yeah. For a little tea on the tins, a little side
Oh,
project.
you're in.
Tins on the tee.
Yeah, I can't be asked.
What have you
It's
got?
not the ru-
Was you against me?
Got ace 9.
Danny, are you playing at Fox Hills? Is your club? Are you playing at all?
I haven't played for a long time, mate. Look, I've got pocket kings. There's 9, Jack, 6, 4. He can't have anything. He can't.
9, Jack, 6, 4.
He's gone all.
I want
You've
to.
got
If I
pocket
hit a
kings.
9 on it, I'll be like, this would be unbelievable.
No flush.
9. Oh my God, I'm out.
You're
I'm
very
out.
strong.
What did he
Oh,
have?
he took us both out. He had
What did he
9,
have?
6.
What
2
did he have?
pairs. He had 2
2
pairs.
pairs.
Oh, mate, should
Well,
never,
thanks so much, Party Poker.
should never have been in there for that long.
I'm
Just
about
get-
two,
just
I'm
get
about
on another
2 minutes
little group.
behind you. I'm actually running quite low on battery as well, which may affect my performance.
What? Yeah, Batterez. B.A. Therese.
Don't worry, guys. I'll,
Both out.
I'll carry the
Unbelievable. I
candle.
wish someone else would
What
take
have we got?
it.
We've got 112 players left, have we? Is that
Yeah.
right? Can we have a little update on the state of play?
112, 32.
Don't want to throw a pizza in my face.
Throw something.
Yeah, I would love a little pizza.
I wonder if we can get a little bit of this on. You did better than last time, James, and this is
Yeah.
progress.
I did,
Another
yeah.
45 of these, and you might get to
Well,
second
actually,
hour.
yeah, I might do. I mean, I honestly had, if those who are watching, any aficionados watching my table, I had no cards at all on that second buy-in, and not great.
Yeah,
You do. Danny, I'm sorry.
No,
You came, you saw,
Yeah.
didn't quite conquer.
Disappointing.
You got any of those Gaviscon for the old?
You're struggling again?
Yeah.
This is my bag at the back. I'm going to go and
Right.
get those. Please excuse James. I'll tell you what, James goes to get Gaviscon.
Heartburn.
Perils of being an international sportsman. We're going to take a quick break, hopefully get some pizza in his face, We'll be back in a moment or two. Low chip stat. What have you
Join
got?
another. I've got 183,000.
Jesus, the Lord, the bounty is still on the Lord.
Just go.
Back in a couple of minutes. Have a little look at this.
Else.
So you can play roulette.
You join us at a point with which I'm basically about to throw my laptop in the bin. I've just been knocked out with a 10 on the river. Didn't even get a chance to see who it was that did the job. But I followed Danny and Hask into the sin bin. Excuse me, Mike. Are you still in? You're now carrying the hopes of all of us.
Yeah, well,
Honest to God, who's ordered a potato pizza? Can we just clear this up, right? We've got some support staff, fantastic. Someone has ordered
Support staff.
a potato pizza with sun-dried tomatoes. There's a time and a place for a potato sun-dried pizza, never in the bin. This, not only have I lost my money, but I've lost the will to live. This is what's wrong with 2021. There shouldn't be an option. You shouldn't be allowed to put potato on a pizza with greenery and dried tomatoes.
Right.
Tindy.
It's all. Are you out?
No.
Oh.
I just got smashed though. I got
Right.
300
Oh,
to 100.
Right. Hask is still complaining about potato. It's sort of gone a bit Monday night. I was looking so good.
Someone, I re-raised it. Someone has gone. I raised it quite bigly. Someone called with 6-7, and they've managed to.
Just bigly. So, are you now playing in the sandpit, side
I'm
sandpit?
playing roulette
Right.
and eating the worst pizza.
Stop complaining.
I can't. I love party poker,
Do you want
but
me to get rid of it? Because I know you'll keep eating it.
I know, that's what I mean. It's terrible.
Because it's food, you'll keep eating it.
You have never met a man who gets through as
Oh.
many calories.
Oh,
Alina is bringing in new pizza. Welcome to the
There we
game.
are. It's a normal
It's
pizza.
like it's like having another toddler having Hask on the team. You know when children get low blood sugar and they just hit tantrum mode?
Yeah.
When they haven't had enough to eat or haven't slept
I
enough.
feel it. I feel this pain.
Can you pass me one sauce?
Oh, funny that, is it? You're slagging me off, but you want my pizza. We've got some
It's not your pizza.
We've got some
It's
potato
our-
pizza with sun-dried death on
One
it.
team. Thank you very much, Tins. Right, we're all riding in Tin's sidecar right now. Tell us what you've got, where you're at.
No, I'm at 100,000. I just got smashed by a matey something. Ukas.
Right.
Basically hit a very good flop, and I've walked into it with my ace king.
Right.
Oh, I've just doubled what I thought.
Bilbo said, what kind of person does that with a pizza? So you've got a fan on the
Yeah.
YouTube comments.
Terrible etiquette, innit?
I don't think I've ever seen like
It's
a
so
potato
quick.
slice like that on a pizza.
No, because no one in their right mind would ever put pizza, sun-dried tomato, and what looks like a green mess on it.
Why not?
I think that should be part of a job interview, and I'd sit down and go, right, what would be a perfect pizza for a lovely party poker evening where we're engaging with our fans? And if they went, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put potato, so I'll be like, as soon as you say potato, out the door.
Right.
Take your chips and...
This is very interesting. Do you tour the menu when you order curry, pizza?
Yes.
Do you?
Always.
Okay. I've only ever had the same thing since I was about 12.
It's because you're that sort of demographic of sort of posh, person that doesn't really...
Is your indigestion playing up, James?
It's the heartburn's
It really
burning
is.
me inside out.
What are you
I
trying
was
to do?
trying to keep chatting while I'm dying.
No more Gavin's gone for you, my friend. Sorry about that. I landed quite a good one. And I put chili up the nose. That'll teach me. Right, so we're all in your sidecar. Tell us how you're faring. What you got?
I've got 124,000, and I just can't afford to play hands like that I really want to play.
Right.
What are blinds up to now, Michael?
5,000, 10,000.
Okay.
Are you
You
serious?
can't really hang around now.
Crap. I'm back.
11's my number, mate. I'm 29.
Right, we're playing roulette. What are the tactics now?
We're sort of at that point now with 5-10. I've only got 12 blinds.
Right.
11 quid.
I'm playing hard and I've got to play aggressive, really.
Yeah. You've got to find something from somewhere quite soon, haven't you?
I've got a few big dogs. I've got Munros on here.
Yeah.
427. The guy who hit me for 356, and then Skint no backy.
Skint no back, he's still going strong.
Yeah. 245.
Skint no backy.
Reveal
I'm on
yourself,
quite a
Skint no
punchy
back.
table. Only Rock Tipster is less than me.
Who else was in your card school when you played? Was it Quinn's back of the bus thing, or was it?
We used to have. Who would play? Chris Robshaw, didn't mind a little.
England player.
England player, a little dabble.
I'll go 5.
Pipe poker. All in.
He was in the Royal Box the other day, which was lovely to see because it means he's off the naughty step, having cancelled the summer fixture.
Oh yeah, do you remember that?
He was at the captain's
Oh, was he?
thing, yeah. That's why he was in the Royal Box.
Got you.
Yeah.
If that had happened to me,
It was really
If
awkward.
that had happened to you, you would have gone to prison.
they would have made it. They would have made it brought back the death penalty.
It was really awkward when they said, do you want 2 tickets for the match too? I was like, sure, I'll take them because my brother and his wife are going to come down. So if I don't use them, my brother and his wife will be in there. So they sent and they're all e-tickets now. So then my brother, because of the christening, and they were going to bring the kids, they couldn't come down for the match and do both. So like, I don't need it. So some random smutby guys said, "Oh, we'll take the ticket." So then I went on and transferred, and then realised they were in the Royal Box. So I transferred 2 random South African business guys to the Royal Box.
Good networking.
And they got there, and Dee Murray was like, "Yeah, we can't put you in there. We've got you some seats just in front." So thank you, Dee, for looking after me.
Good old D.
I did think, I was like, oh well, they'll sort it.
Yeah. When you've captained your country, I'm sure you get a little extra
Not necessarily.
extra bits and bobs.
Went up from 60
It's a
quid.
good
down to
time,
£7.
rock tipster, because I've got the worst hand on the
still
planet,
can't get
so
on
I
it.
can't even call you.
I'm impressed that Robbo's into his cards. Is he enjoying life in
Diego,
San
Wales.
Diego.
Yeah.
Some say the meaning will never be found.
Yeah, no,
No,
I'm
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure.
I think he's enjoying
agree to
life.
disagree.
Yeah. His rugby not so much.
His shoulder keeps falling out, doesn't it?
Game, didn't he? And then,
Would you ever be tempted by a bit of that? Fresh into Hollywood?
Possibly.
Little Hollywood,
Possibly,
little
yeah.
Hollywood calling?
Yeah. My contract is up this season.
Use this to negotiate.
Yeah.
So
Play hardball.
if anyone's out there wants the talisman.
Would you like to do a little overseas jaunt?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Now, that would be more. I'd be more inclined to do that than
Move Prem.
go. I wouldn't play for them.
That was the thing. When Robbo came to me after Gloucester, and was like, "You want to come and play for Bristol?" I was like, "No, mate.
No.
Just can't." Well, you don't want to. I was quite like being. Well, I wanted to be a one-man club, let alone.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
I'll tell you the other thing I want
I'm all
to
in.
mention today, because actually people hopefully might go and have a little look at this as they're playing their poker, is Sir Kevin Sinfield.
What a ledge.
What a boy.
101 miles. I'd love to know where he is now, actually. We need to have a little check-up on that. I wonder if someone can give us an update. But running 101 miles in 24 hours to raise money for motor neuron disease. That's correct, isn't it? With Rob Burrows, yeah.
Yep. He's doing it in 7K stints. So he runs 7K,
Yeah.
rests for 20 minutes,
Right.
runs 7K,
Right.
24 hours.
Wow. I don't even know how you begin to do that.
So he has to run 7K in. Someone do the maths. I can't remember what the time he obviously has to run. 7K.
Is it 101k or 101 miles?
101 miles, 168 kilometres.
Bloody hell.
So that would make 27 segments, wouldn't it, if you ran it in?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow. Are you in?
Well, no, I'm not going.
Concentrate. You're carrying all of our hopes. Have you come across Sir Kev in your leads?
When we used to train at the same facility as the Rhinos did. They were very much the big dogs.
What a man.
But he was a hero of mine growing up. I was more a Leeds Rhinos fan than I was
Were
a
you?
Rugby Union fan. Yeah, so
So who was in the Leeds team of your...
so Yestin Harris was
Yep.
there back in the day, Barry McDermott.
Oh, big Baz.
I was a mascot and ran out with Yestin Harris once. Me and my
Did you
brother,
really?
when we were about 8 and 10. And my dad's still got the video of it.
You went to school where my dad went to school.
Really?
In Henry's, is it not there?
Did you have it on?
No.
That's my number.
So did you used to go to Headingley a lot?
Yeah, we used to go. Yeah, every weekend. Yeah, we loved it.
What fun.
We loved it.
Well, how are Leeds Carnegie faring these days? Well, they're now Yorkshire Carnegie,
So
aren't they?
John Callard's just gone back as head coach.
Has he?
Yeah.
Greenseas.
Phil Davies is there as the DOR.
Wow, that's putting the band back together, isn't it?
So if they're
Stuart
out, if you're
Hooper,
out there,
get your
lads.
boots on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's obviously sad what's happened to it. Be great to see him come back in some way, shape.
Because we were talking, actually, pod out on Wednesday, as per usual, but we were talking about the fact there's been a bit of a northern renaissance, certainly around the England team. Bevan Rod, Jamie Blumeyer, Manu, Tom Curry.
Some good northerners.
Rafi Quirk.
Yeah. Who else?
Is that
It's a shame, really. You just can't get a club to sort of properly function.
Adam Radwan.
Really.
Adam Radwan, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, there's not Newcastle, obviously, but there's no real sort of Yorkshire, Sale, but maybe there's not a Yorkshire one that's really flying. It's a shame, really. Such a big
George
county.
Ford to Sale next year as well. We haven't discussed that.
Mm.
Is that a good move for him? Good move for Sale?
You are. Well, currently playing in that Leicester team, probably not, but he probably never knew that was going to happen when he started negotiating. They'll backfire, they go and win the title and everything this year, but that's more, that's where he's from, isn't it?
Yeah.
That neck of the woods.
Hold
So
on.
Yeah.
you can never argue with what people
Deposit? I did
want to do.
didn't I?
Apparently, can anyone give us an update on Sir Kev's target at the moment? I looked earlier and he was trying to raise 100 grand and he's at 250 already. But it's worth, if you're winning tonight and you get some quids back, pop a pound in the pot of Sir Kev. We did a great pod with him, didn't we? He sat in yoga positions throughout the entire thing.
Don't make him run faster if you followed him around with a potato pizza. Said you've got to eat this.
He sat in yoga positions.
Yeah, he sat on like most people sort of kick back and chat, but he sat in a sort of cross-legged yoga, Zen. He didn't actually levitate, but he was quite...
While he did the pod?
While he did the pod. We chatted for about an hour and a half, didn't we? Sorry, give us the total again. 300 and what? 340,000 in the bank already.
Right.
From Super
I'd love to be able to do what he's doing. I just can't do it. I'm just trying to do the maths. He's got to run the 7 in half an hour.
Yeah,
7K in half an hour, have 20 minutes off, and he's got to repeat that for 24 times.
That's ridiculous. Good on him. And having quite a good impact at Leicester as well.
Yeah.
Have you played Tigers yet?
Clearly.
We got him in 2 weeks.
Have you?
Yeah.
That'd be quite fun. At
Hopefully
yours or
hopefully
theirs?
he's tired and he needs a
Yes, snooze.
stay away.
Is that at yours or theirs?
This is their place.
Interesting.
They're going all right, aren't they?
You can't, I'm not sure you can agree to this, given you're still playing in your boots, but we were saying a few weeks ago, there's something good about having a strong Leicester. Strong Leicester often leads into a strong England.
It does. It does. I don't
Much
think
as
the
it was
Premiership's...
begrudging to say it.
Yeah, the Premiership was right without a strong Leicester. So...
It's like Man United in the Premier League.
It is.
When Man United is strong, the league is...
I'm dead.
You out?
No, I'm not out.
Oh.
I've managed to land a 10. Unless he lands a king, I've got very lucky.
How do I get out of this?
I got very lucky there.
You
Sorry.
escaped, have you?
Sorry, UK Pabs party.
I got done twice on the river, so absolutely thankful.
But if you've got 2 live cards in this game...
James is asking you, most memorable away stadium?
Most memorable away stadium. That's a very good question.
Millennium.
Is this club or...
You can choose, Michael. You can interpret it as you see fit.
Well,
I quite like.
for Six Nations, the Principality is quite special.
One of the greats.
I agree.
Friday night.
Having a few problems there at the moment.
So many drunk people.
Yeah,
It's
well, that's
just amazing.
Got that one again.
I quite like Dunedin.
Did you play in the greenhouse?
Yes.
Did you?
Not.
I like it though, playing indoors. That's quite nice. I know what you mean, like atmosphere-wise, but when it was kicking off on a Friday, when it was a Saturday night in the zoo with all the students, they called it. It was mental.
Did you enjoy living in a Stowdant town?
I did love it in Sheldon. I didn't have a lot to do with
the
it.
bucket heads.
Pardon?
Numbers through.
Yeah. Oh no, Christ no. I was on best behaviour around there. Kept my head down.
Yeah.
Can you talk through when everyone set all your furniture on fire?
Yeah.
What? You say-
when he left.
Oh, yeah, they
came round
did,
for a
didn't
party
they?
and all
Yeah,
burnt
Who did that?
his furniture. They were so.
Did you have a
just didn't
fight
want you
with
to
someone as
go.
well?
Yeah, I knocked
knocked
out
out
Liam
too.
Supperwonga because they set fire to all my clothes and set a fire under Mapasua's part of his roof, broke up his garden furniture, and as I was like coming out going, "What are you idiots doing?" Lima came up because someone told him to break an egg on my head. Thought it'd be funny, broke an egg, and then he ran. And there was a big bonfire. My head fell off, and I ran through the fire. I jumped through the fire, and then I just whacked him, knocked him out. I thought I'd killed him.
Right.
And then everyone's like, what's that? And I was like, piled up against the wall. A guy called Cade Pokey punched me, split my nose. Another second round, we started fighting. Everyone had to call the police to get rid of. Had to call police my own teammates. And all the police did was give him a lift into town on the smash. It was unbelievable.
Right. Good. I'm not quite sure how to segue into anything off the back of this, but
went down really well with all his teammates. You know, everything that we've talked about every time we spend time with him.
yeah, mate, that's nice. We didn't get hold of you in the early years. So did you leave as friends with everybody?
Yeah,
or did you just
because we had an all-day social the next day.
Right.
Went met up and I was like, sorry, mate, about that. And it's like, sorry. I said, he shocked me and hit me with an egg. I didn't realise I was so angry you were burning my house down. And then I found that they'd broken up other
like
garden
Frank
furniture.
the Tank.
Yeah. They broke another garden furniture, tried to set up little fires, and one of them tried to light a fire next to the propane tanks. And if he'd done it, would have blown all of us up. And the next day, I was like, oh my God, I had to get a professional cleaning team in and do the whole house.
And a builder.
Yeah, well, and luckily they didn't. I managed to put the fire out before they burned the house down. But all the furniture I found, I had to hide, clear it all up. But honestly, it was Jamie McIntosh, the big prop, Whopper they called him, and he tried to start a fire by a propane tank and drunkenly and would have blown all of us up.
Right.
And then I had to go, and then then Jimmy Cowan got one of the guys had arm surgery, had a fight, had an argument with Jimmy Cowan. This guy managed to knock out Jimmy Cowan with one arm. Jimmy Cowan woke up. Went outside to fight him again and got knocked out again by the same guy. So I was like, Jimmy,
it's like He-Man, you know, he just got one up.
I said to him, I think you need to go to A&E. I need to get my nose stitched. He was like, no, just stumbled off into the night and left with a massive scar on his face. And I went into
Jimmy Cowan.
A&E and an English doctor to stitch me up.
Right.
He goes, we've heard you were here.
First day at Gloucester, he got in a fight.
Did he?
Right.
At the races.
At the races?
Yeah. He had his shirt off in a bar going red and whites because he didn't know they were called cherry and whites.
Red and white.
Right.
Amazing human being.
Good.
Right, Monroe, I'm hoping you don't have anything, so I'm going all in.
Come on, Tiz. You're the only one left.
No. Table is paused whilst other tables complete their current hand.
Have you got a best away game, Danny? One you love?
I think the Millennium Stadium's got to be up there. But for me, Stade de France.
Oh, yeah.
My favourite.
Oh, nice little try, Grand Slam game.
Yeah. That's probably my
That's what's good. That was
Lovely
professional
little
basketball.
jacuzzi afterwards as well in the big
little
whirlpool.
jacuzzi.
Unless you're Joe Worsley where he sliced his foot open or something.
What?
They've got this massive. It's massive, isn't it?
It's like an old school
Huge.
bar.
Old school bath.
Huge, old school
like a
bath,
Roman-
but it's
like a Roman
proper
bath.
sparry bubble one. But somehow the grate had come off and Joe sort of jumped in and landed on it. It just sliced his toe nearly off.
That's the same bath that Max turned up with Madonna, and they got Madonna in the bath. And we all jumped in. Max was in there as well.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Ollie Phillips, I forgot it happened. We were playing a game and they got into the bath and Max came with Madonna in the changing room.
Right.
And basically they said, do you want to come? And all the French lads were there sitting in the bath. And she basically
Was she pushed in or did she dive in?
She basically got in, got in her underwear, jumped in the thing, and then Max got in and we're all in this hot tub with Madonna thing and something else. Mad.
That's unbelievable. Don't make them like that over here
Right.
today. Can you,
Little Paris trip.
Have you stuck? You know, Max is he still there?
No, Max is not there.
no,
No, sadly not.
No.
you wouldn't get Madonna in the showers at Welford Road, would you?
Bath.
Unless you wanted
Kingston
to catch Legionnaire's disease.
Yeah. Yeah, Bath and Leicester. Actually, it's just terrible changing rooms.
Right.
None will beat St Helens in Swansea. The worst changing rooms you'll ever see.
Right. Is that like a porter cabin job?
It was a room that was half the size of the Bath changing room.
Oh wow.
Oh, Jesus.
The Bath change rooms. I don't know how they still get.
They get fined every year.
Yeah.
It should be blown up. Someone's just smashed that down
Clarkson-
so they can't do it
Clarkson
yet.
should just do it.
Haven't they got a new planning for the new stadium?
Well, they've got loads of planning, but then all the people who get to watch for free from their houses always block it.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically.
I went to my first Bath game in 1988, and I think they were talking about new changing rooms there.
Yeah.
How the game has kicked on. Villa Lobos 12. It said the best England game you ever played in. Best England performance. You had one or two pretty dominant games.
I might go for the 2003 away before the World Cup Australia game.
Oh yeah.
absolutely smashed him.
Yes, that was
Josh
very...
Lucy absolutely destroyed.
Oh, he did. He broke his ribs,
Rogers
didn't
and, yeah.
Apparently the story off the back of that was that Rogers now has to cut a hole out of his surfboard because his rib pops out.
Yeah.
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 That's a great, yeah.
What does Josh Lucy do these days?
He is in. Where is he? He's abroad somewhere.
He's in Hong Kong.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he works like in the city, but never pissed Josh off.
He's one bloke who wouldn't fight Josh. You'd have to shoot him to stop him.
Right. Didn't one of your teammates once?
Yeah, Sippy.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That I was at. We were.
But he just does that, doesn't he? He just snaps.
Yeah. No, but it was amazing. So we're doing a training session, and Danny ran up and does what Danny did and went, and like didn't touch him properly, and Josh went, "Fuck's sake, Danny, get your fucking hands on, get your shoulder," and Sippy just went, "Oh, fuck off, Josh," and Josh said to him, "If you speak to me like that one more time, I'm going to knock you out," and Sippy went, "Oh, fuck off, Josh." Josh walked over and just went, boom, one. Chinned him, and I wasn't looking, and I looked up, and Sippy was out on like this, dead, and I thought he'd broken his ankle. I walked over, and he was like this, snoring. They woke him up after about 5-6 minutes, and he had no idea where he was. Josh had punched him back in time. He didn't know where he was, what he was doing. He must have called. Apparently, he called up the physio 40 times to ask what happened. He couldn't remember anything. Josh just stormed off, and they honestly thought, I genuinely thought we killed him. And then they did that whole little fake thing, and then they were best of friends. But brave man, because Josh, Josh.
He's got a look, hasn't he?
He's got everything about him. He was shredded. He
broke my nose with his fend.
Did he?
Yeah.
He was the most shredded and player I'd ever seen. I remember he used to, because he loved himself, Josh, he used to take his shirt off more than me. That's saying something. But he had like an 8-pack and was just shredded to the bone. First Massive Muscle sponsored player. Yeah. Mate, it was mad.
That indigestion's really getting you tonight.
There it is, and heartburn's unbelievable. I've got no cash, and my heart's about to explode.
It's fun when it lasts. Yeah, that's good. That was very good. That was the one where they almost scored that sort of 65-metre rolling maul.
Yeah.
And they got collapsed 2 yards from the line.
Yeah.
Play on.
Over the good old days. 60-metre rolling maul.
Yeah. Work of art.
That was fun to watch.
I think I scored in that game too, which also helped.
Yeah, you did. I think you did.
Yeah.
Big baggy shirt. You, Greenwood, and Cohen.
It was a baggy shirt. Nearly as baggy as that Adrico shirt.
Yeah, you wore the other night. Best one you played in?
That New Zealand game we won was good, because none of us had ever beaten New Zealand before. But yeah, I'd have to.
Grand Slam game in Paris was good.
Grand Slam for Paris for me.
Yeah.
But then, domestic-wise, the last one we just won the league.
Yeah.
Winning the way we did.
Yeah.
After watching other teams lift the trophy for so long.
This could be big.
Are you in?
Rolling. Come on then, Lord, talk us through it. Is this you on here?
Well, wait, I've got to wait to see what everyone else does.
CBR the Lord.
This could be big.
Right.
So
Right,
UK's gone in. We're going head-to-head, UK, pab. I'm hoping you've got like ace-king. No, you don't have. You have 2 live cards. I just don't need an ace.
Oh, hold on, Lord.
Don't need an ace.
Go on, Lord. Yes, my boy.
Cheers, UK. See you later.
Gracious in win, always.
Jesus, mate, where are you now? Where are you in the running race?
Oh, he's still. It was a split pot. He had more money than me. Well, no, he's still alive, but he's all in.
Yeah, he's all in now. Take him out now.
Sorry, UK Pabs. I've sort of been your hex.
Where are you in the list of chip stacks?
I'm 8th.
Oh, that's nice.
How many people left?
59.
Ace 8. Split pot anyway. That's a bit underwhelming.
There's a great game here called Lutum Carmoon. I wonder who came up with that. Great name. Lutum Carmoon.
Happy days.
Right, let's see what else we've got going on in our.
I wonder, so does everyone listen to us on this? Whether
I don't know.
Do people listen?
I don't think anyone's listening to us.
Yeah, they are.
no,
We've got
but
some
like
people
whilst
dialing
they're
in.
playing.
Yeah, I think just have it on the
So
background.
NF.
Most of you are saying, telling them what cards you've
So
got.
NFFC Lord is gonna. I'm gonna come with you, NFCCC Lord, to let's just try and assume UK Pabs is going all in, and we're just gonna call him.
Are you concentrating?
I am concentrating.
He's
Yeah.
zoned in.
Someone wants to ask you about Tim Horan, Citizen
Okay.
Kane, greatest players of all time? Question mark.
Tim Horan. Yeah, I mean, he's up there. I mean, him and Little and Bunsen Little.
Oram was awesome, wasn't he?
Yeah. I actually didn't realise there were 3 and I wasn't possibly concentrating enough. I wouldn't have been in this hand, which is quite annoying. But
you get out?
I am getting out. Yeah, he was just...
Would you played against him early days at Bath?
No, yeah, I played against him against Sarries and I knocked him out and scored 2 tries that day.
Oh, right.
It was when no, I wasn't going to play. I had a broken hand.
I remember you told me, yeah.
And Stuart Barnes abused me on the rugby club, so I rang the physio and said, I don't care, give me some padding for my hand and playing.
You weren't the first.
He told me I shouldn't play for it, and then I sort of did a hit and spin, and he hit my hip and knocked him out, and then.
Okay.
But
is he still knocking about, Stuart Barnes? Is he still around?
Don't know, he's
yeah,
still
I actually
best with Payne.
One of the greats. I will not have a word said against him.
no,
Back in the day.
I like him socially. I just don't like him rugby wise.
It's fine. He'd probably say the same.
I've never had a problem with it.
Yeah. And
Just very quickly, we're going to pause. The table's going to get reshuffled in about 2 minutes' time, so we'll take a quick break at that
in all
point
fairness,
as well.
UK Pabs Party keeps coming back. He's now suddenly got back to 219,000
Jesus.
out of nowhere from 34 left.
He's like Amarillo Slim, tripping a chair. Poker's awful when you're out, isn't it?
When you're not involved, it's quite a tough game.
Let's get you a drink. We're going to have a break in 2 minutes. We'll get you a drink and we'll just see the Lord to the
Rather you got me
finish
a
line.
massage.
I wonder if I could, what was our top finish last time?
Bilbo's just updated us by saying Sir Kev has just passed junction 30 on the M1.
Oh, lovely.
Is he
Yes,
running?
yeah.
Is he running on the M1? Like, is he? As in, like,
Down that shoulder.
which route? What route is he going?
I couldn't tell you. I get a bit lost north of Watford Gap, so anything up M30, M1, junction 30. Just past junction 30 on the reminds me of Partridge when he thought he was going to get Roger Moore on. Hello, Alan. We've had Roger Moore live on the show.
Quite like that.
Nice.
Cool. Right, how long have we got until we take a little break? We've got to get everyone on the same tables.
We've got 53.
Tell you what we'll do.
We've
We'll
got
let-
53 left, so people are dropping
53
quite
left.
fair.
Okay, well, yeah, the blinds are going rocketing.
Blinds
at the
are
moment.
at
Well,
12 and a half, 25.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell you what, let's get the tables reset. We'll take a quick break and we'll see you in a minute or two. Welcome back, everybody. Don't go there.
Don't say it. Don't say what you were saying, James.
Don't say what you were saying.
How much more fun is this, Aidan?
It's great.
Great, isn't it? That's what we're about. I want to talk down about other pods, but this is...
You were saying that?
No, I wasn't saying anything.
No,
I'm just saying we have a lot of fun at partypoker.com/goodbadragby/heroes.
No heroes. Lord, we're all in your side card.
Yeah.
Side card. Tell us where you're at, how we're playing, what do you got, who's on your table?
There's a game here named after where I spend a lot of my time. The Doghouse.
Made for you. Sponsored by James Haskell.
I need to...
Are you concentrating?
Yeah, well, I'm just going all in.
He's trying to.
Come on, Tins.
Yeah.
Got ace jack.
Well, I'm hoping he doesn't have Jack 9. I had ace king, by the way, Munro.
We're on the table.
Cash
Yes,
games. Fast forward. Party poker.
Did you win that?
Yes.
Give us a little update. How many left in?
There are 46 left in.
46 left in. And you're placing where at the moment on your
It
chip
says
set?
9th at this current moment in time.
Lovely.
Blackjack.
You've got some proper artillery to play with. If you do want to send in questions for Danny and for Hask, we'll leave Tins to keep playing his game. By all means, do that in the sidebar of shame on our YouTube channel.
We had a good interaction, people enjoying it?
I hope so. Let us know if you're enjoying it. Sorry to be keeping up.
Between the yawning and the heartburn and the fact it's got no cash,
Yeah.
this has been a real roller coaster
Sort of the state of your life, really, isn't it?
It is
Just in a
actually.
microcosm on a
Just not
YouTube
getting
channel.
shouted at or sued.
Right. Well,
Where did Dylan finish last time?
I think he got up.
28th.
Did he?
Was it?
Did he?
I thought yes. He got up quite high.
Guillotine, the big Kiwi.
Worse than the Dillity.
The butcher from Road to Rua.
So I don't...
He's doing well, isn't he?
Guillotine, yeah, he's good. He looked very sharp, I thought,
Yeah.
with his flat cap and his setup.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could see the list of people, or is it just too big to do at the moment right now?
Someone's asked you when your first fight is. Can we actually ask when the first
Never
sellout
happened.
stadium is? Tell everyone what you've been doing for the last week.
I'll be doing the James Haskell show, which has been, I've been Leamington Spa, Bath, Northampton and Exeter. I was Exeter last night. It's a one-man show,
Yeah.
90 minutes of
Badinage.
absolute chat.
Do you get nervous?
No, bizarrely, not
Not at all.
No.
You should do.
I know, I should do, but they've prepaid, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Right.
I've got
Money's in the bank.
I've got your money, and there's no refund policy. If you don't like it, you know what you can do.
I just love the way he sells himself to his audience.
Unbelievable.
Isn't it great?
They know I deliver, don't I? They call me FedEx, always delivering around the world.
Right. Have you enjoyed it?
I have absolutely loved it. It is performing, showing off is obviously my whole shtick.
Raison d'etre.
Yes, and DJing, book writing, podcasting, storytelling, and the show has been.
Yeah.
I just love it. To get up and interact with the audience and see if you can get a laugh out of them, and the little asides, and you'll get heckled by some absolute battler, and you'll bury him. And it's just quite good fun. I quite like it.
So aggressive.
Some bloke, yeah, I mean, like some bloke's phone went off. Just gave him a bit of chat, and I was like, actually, fair play, you're so old, I'm surprised you've even got a mobile phone. It's like, I was like giving her that one. Hello, this is 24325.
Line for everything.
There is.
When you look at him now, which is not easy to do, I know, but was this always the end?
He's exactly
point?
the same.
Yo.
This could just be us around a lunch table after just getting flogged in a session, and we come in and you need this guy.
Put 50p in the meter and let him
and
go.
just let it go. And
It's like Zoltar and Big, you know,
Yeah.
just sort of.
What you're saying is
Feed
fame
me.
hasn't changed me. I'm still down to earth.
you got us through some dark
Still down
times.
to earth. Whenever we're at a local rugby club, he needs a green room, so he can take a step away from the from the people.
Westbury was quite intense. A lot of fans. So I had to go off to my trailer every now and then, sit down, have a minute. These two were on the front lines, but you know.
We do a lot of the carrying, don't we?
Yeah, you do.
We're the carpet
I'm happy with that.
carriers. You just come and shout at everybody. and go off
But
again.
it's funny.
We just spend another hour
I think I'm
apologising.
exactly the same. You know, people do change. I'm getting all your biscuits off, crisps off the table.
Get a little table
I
hoop.
love it.
Can you put it back on again? He hasn't got many to go spare.
I love it. Crumble a few flakes in. I've got a mate, we'll call him Jason, he uses the old thickening flakes on the old barnet to thicken it out. But
they
if
work?
you go near an open flame, the lid will just go off.
No, it looks all right like that on TV.
Yeah.
When you
You've
say-
had the old shaking flake, haven't you?
Seems I've had the better hand. I've had the sort of always got one over on UK Pab. Shall I take him on now and give him a chance to win his money back?
Yeah, do it.
Take
Is it
him
just
down
two?
to it.
Oh, he's got me
He's got
dominated.
you up. Go on, hit a little 10.
Oh,
Hit a little 10 on the river.
he's got me no! UK! I'm so sorry. I
I've got
literally...
done twice on the river. I'm glad you've made some back. Was he down to? Is he?
He's out.
He's out.
I'm so sorry, UK.
Is that Pabs?
Yeah.
Pabs, it's been a lot of fun. I'm so
Tindall,
sorry.
you got almost £1 million.
Chips.
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 I'm not sure what I've got. If it's quid, I'm cashing out.
Well, fine. You know what I mean.
So Bilbo's just said he had his first jiu-jitsu class tonight because of Hask. I didn't get slapped. I'd go again.
Yeah, it's good. Jiu-jitsu is unbelievable. I would recommend it to anybody. I think it's a fantastic sport. Oh, what?
Do you follow it now or not? Do you watch a bit of it?
I do,
watch
yeah,
UFC?
I do. It doesn't sit very well with me. I didn't get to go and do it because I spent a year training for it. I spent a year getting, fighting 3 days a week in a cage.
But don't beat yourself up about it.
No, but it's just hard because some bloke in the players' lounge, this Irish guy, must have asked me about 7 times about why I wasn't doing it, and I was like older, and I kept explaining, and he went, yeah, but why? And I was like, after about, I went, listen. You're not listening to what I'm saying, and I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make out I'm a pussy for not doing it. And I said, I've answered your question. And he'd come back again. I was like, I'll tell you what.
I'll show you what you do.
That's what I mean. I said, I'll happily take you outside and demonstrate why, just relax. He said, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I was like, go away then.
Right.
Nosing me up.
Bloody hard work. You know when he hasn't got a green room, and it's. I
Save me.
I'm half security, half nanny.
You've seen it though. You've seen it firsthand. Am I making it up for some of the weird?
No, but it's entirely your own fault because you build this caricature which everyone reacts against, but the caricature is not you.
No, this is true. But I'm like, today that bloke stopped in the cafe to tell me. Said that really well. Cafe.
Oh, can you believe that? Someone just had pocket aces, got someone all in, and the guys hit a king on the river to give him a straight with one card and knock out the pocket aces. Wounded.
Dems the apples. Mike has said, thanks for the tourney, lads. I played my A game and increased my bankroll. I've had a lot of fun. Thank you for playing, Mike. See you again next time. Jamie Simmons, great podcast tonight, lads. Got cracked by an utter shithouse. We can all drink. Up. Good luck all.
Got cracked by an utter shithouse. Who's he calling a shithouse?
Oh, it's a good one for you, DC. Mark has said, who is the most underrated player, in your opinion, that you played with, domestic or international?
Oh, that's winking at me.
Overrated, underrated.
I've got to stop doing that.
I think for me, Nick Easter.
Really?
He probably got. We all played with him. We all played with Mincy, didn't we? I just never saw him have a bad game.
Yeah.
Ever have a bad game.
Oh boy,
Awful trainer.
Really?
One of the worst trainers in the gym, especially. Like,
Just not interested.
Horrible bloke.
couldn't lift a sausage. No, like, horrible bloke, but incredible rugby player.
Really?
Yeah.
What about someone like Jordan Turner Hall?
Jordan Turner Hall, when he first came on, was
amazing. I remember those games you had against Stad, actually.
Yeah.
He played brilliantly.
tries,
The Nick Evans drop goal.
Yeah.
God, that was good, wasn't
Couple
it?
of-
That was a long. How long ago was
He
that?
ran his body to the ground, mate. He had a hip replacement at 28.
Who's that?
Geordie.
I can't believe that. Yeah.
That was
Would
brutal.
have self-funded that as well, wouldn't he? Or-
Maybe he did it. No.
Was it after he finished?
Yeah.
You can take your insurance on, can't you?
Yeah.
Well, some people can.
See, right? You say nice, James. Just wanted to say thank you for stopping, giving your time this morning for a photo with my son. It's very much appreciated. He's having a tough time, and I'll do anything to make him smile.
That is lovely.
And you know what?
Is that genuine, or
It's
have you
swear
just
my
done
life.
a
It's swear my life. The only thing is that is it a good deed unless you film it and tell everyone about it? Does it really even count? Do you know?
Does a tree make noise if it falls in the forest? And
No, but it's the point is that people go, oh, I gave this homeless person a coffee. But yeah, but you filmed yourself doing it and posted it. True people do nice shit and don't talk about it. I'm flat out doing it, but I thought I'd just give an example.
Well done. Well done, James.
I do a lot of work for charity, don't like to talk about it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm very proud of you for that.
Thanks, mate.
Have another.
Says, where you at here? What you got?
630,000. I'm in 8th.
How many left in?
35.
God, mate, you're going long. Deep into the night. So those tickets are still up for grabs. If you're one of the 35 left.
Yeah, they haven't taken tins out. have they?
VIP tickets to a good, the bad, and the rugby. You may get to meet Hask. You may not. I was on the prize.
Just showing
So I'm
you
waiting on
showing you a
Jakeman.
try
I'm,
for the weekend.
I'm going all in on Jakeman if he drops it, if he bets. I just want to see if he's listening. Right, yeah,
He will be listening, but he's also on a 20-second delay, so by the
folded.
time he's got round to him. Why have you picked sushi as your
I don't know. I don't even know how to change it.
fond Japan memories?
He's all in.
How much fun was Japan?
Oh my
It was a
goodness,
lot of
that was
fun.
great.
We need to start plotting.
Well, we're going to go to
France,
Women's World Cup to start with in New
2023.
Zealand.
Yep. Need to go down to support Scouts.
Going to take that.
Oh,
place
you
apart.
dominated. As long as he doesn't hit a 3.
Winner, winner, chicken
Rock
dinner.
tipsters out.
Have you taken some out?
You're on fire.
Did we split the pot there? How do we split
This
the
is the
pot?
thing. Is I wish that.
Oh, it did.
Here's
say
a suggestion for party poker.
Oh,
Can you-
God,
can
off
you
the
have-
suggestions.
What?
So you with your suggestions?
Yeah,
Are we
it's really
suggesting
nice.
Business
stuff?
opportunity.
Yeah.
I want to be able to see what a hand was for longer than 0.25 of a
There is
second.
a way you can
Oh,
do
can you
that.
do
right?
that?
Yeah.
How do you do that? Well, I can't get into the thing now, man.
Oh no, I'm in the hand.
I want to be able to see what beat me when I'm done.
You can view.
I'd like
you
for
can
Piper
view
to
full
give me
hands,
better
can't you?
cards. Can we have that?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Is that
You
possible?
can view your
You
hand that you like. Can you? How do I do that?
What are you doing for Christmas? How do your kids know? How's Blake?
He's 7 now.
Right.
And the
So
little
this is the
girl-
big year
Yeah.
because you've probably got 2 or 3 max, 2, or are you already running out of time on the old footprints out of the fireplace and the half-eaten mince pie?
I'm hoping he's still got a few years.
Got a feeling there. I think I was about 17 when I found out, so
Yeah.
it might get that long.
Yeah.
But this is a big year. Are you at
We're
home?
going to have it at home. Normally
When-
we go to one of our parents, but we're going to have it at our house this year.
Love it. When's big game?
27th.
Okay.
Let's see,
Does that mean you can do Christmas, or
We
you
can. You can't do it as much as I'd like to.
right? All that will come.
What
What are you doing this year?
I don't know yet.
Right. Good.
Sorry, can't help you.
I don't know.
Possibly don't.
I might be going to my folks' place. Might be.
Do you go big into it?
Oh yeah, I love Christmas. I'm an autumn,
You're a jolly little
Halloween,
helper, aren't you?
Christmas man. I'm really into it. Like to decorate the house.
Got your tree up yet?
I think this week's going up.
Is
But I
it?
tell you what's.
I bet Chloe does a very good Christmas.
She does. She everything about her is modelled on whether something's cosy and festive and kind of traditional. So she flies into it massively. Like the house is all done up for autumn. It's her favourite time of the year. She always stops to look at the leaves, look at the colours. Let's have red wine. I mean, basically, it's any excuse just to have red wine because it suits this time of year.
It's a very good.
Yeah. I was like, why can't we do it without the red
Life
wine?
decision.
Oh, well, it's not the same, is it?
Favourite Christmas song?
Driving Home Christmas. Chris
Same as
Rea.
me, Chris Rea.
Because I used to drive a couple of times.
Used to
in
drive
Paris.
home for Christmas.
Yeah,
listening to Driving Home for Christmas.
But I
Yeah.
know, but a couple of times in
Amazing
Paris,
when that, like-
it snowed and I couldn't get back, and I had to get a ferry, otherwise I wasn't going to make it back, and I hired a
ferry
car.
home for Christmas.
I was at Charles de Gaulle Airport. There's like all flights cancelled, couldn't get a flight out of it, couldn't make it home for Christmas. So I had to hire a car, race to Calais, get on the thing, and I was like, I'm driving home, like skidding up. I went to a snowbank. I literally took a wrong turn. I was like, driving, oh my God, dumped the motor, got on the ferry, and then
Ledders.
picked up my Aladdin.
1.5.
Picked up by Aladdin.
No, not Aladdin, that would be amazing. It's a whole new world. No, Mladen, the hero from What a Flanker. I told you the guy, the Croatian.
Oh
used to
yes,
work-
yes. The builder.
Mladen came to pick me up. In the
Remarkable
van.
porn collection.
The one with the vintage porn collection, yeah.
There we go.
He gave me, such a great story. It's in Rugby, if you want to buy a book with Genius.
Yeah, I need to fly into that.
With
I'll
words
give you
in
a copy
it.
of it. I'll send
No, I
it.
got it. You
I sent it to me, didn't it? It was a box. You need to do a little.
Yeah.
Do you get the dressing gown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's-
I
you
used-
wouldn't know about it. 'cause
I've
he
done the
doesn't know.
reading it awake. He's done the reading it asleep. You can just
Yeah.
Do it
I
on
was
the
thinking I was going to
You
do
can
it.
just read it.
Anything.
light the fire with it.
But no, they,
Burns well.
they,
It's very good. Ruck Me out now. All
it's,
good reputable book
No, there's a
retailers.
story when I walked into the shed once. These 3 lads are in there, and they're reading porn. I was like, they go, "Do you like porn?" I was like, "Yeah, I think, yeah, probably do. Yeah." I was only young. And he goes, "Okay." 2 days later, came up with 4 cardboard boxes, about 2,000 bags. So me and Doz, I put some in a
Me and
briefcase.
Doz. It just tells you everything you need to know about the story, doesn't it?
I took my books out of my briefcase. Maths, don't worry about that. Don't need that in real life. Filled it with the porn mags. Went to school and was like, right, £1 for a borrow, £2 for buy. So we had them in there, and you get some of the lads queuing up, and they'd be like, oh, you'd be like, a bit nervous. tell you what you need, mate, just an escort, you know, or a razzle, just like an early learning centre. You know, Debbie from Norwich on all fours.
You are still live. This is the content you come for.
And then you hand it over, and then obviously more
Pass this
professional
down
ones,
to your
you give them
children.
more extensive. But what we do is then we go back and nick it back off them while they're asleep, and then they come in and go, I've lost it. You'd be like, oh,
£5.
fuck me, chief. Well, I'll tell you what, if you buy some Dominoes, then we'll call it quits, because we have to fill you in otherwise. But then Doz then said, I'll branch out and take on the business. So I gave it to him, and then all the mags disappeared, and all the cash disappeared, and then Doz came back and was like, you had to blow the business up. But about 4 years after, I went into the shed and found 6 cardboard boxes of even more, and I was like, well, I can't leave them here. And I was like, what do I do? We can't dump them. So I was like, I'll burn them. But when you burn paper, you kind of got to rip it all individually, because if you pile it all in, it doesn't burn. So I put it all on there, did a bit of a job on it, did nothing, apart from when it got windy, and it picked up all these porn mag things, blew them in a 6-mile radius until my mum came out the front door when there was like fannies and numbers for quick relief lines all over the. She was like, James, why is my garden covered in boobs? And I was like, Mark, I said, I don't know, Mum. I don't know, these bloody neighbours. Because I couldn't have the heart to tell her she'd been holding the biggest collection of vintage porn and been part of a porn mag business.
And there goes the burning embers, the good, the bad.
Thanks, Party Poker. We love working with you, and we'll see you goodbye.
What I love about this is someone messaged in at the same time, obviously not enjoying your story very much, saying for DC, what do you believe is the most defining colour in the quarters?
Oh,
Which is a lovely question.
God.
No, don't be like that.
Defining colour.
And how Quinn's counselling Marcus in his newfound responsibility. He's going to be all right, isn't he?
Marcus will be all right, yeah. He's when you strip it all back, he's a very, very nice lad. Very well. But he's been brought up well, got good morals, good bloke.
Can he teach Haskell?
He's loose as well, which is
Yeah.
what I like a lot. I saw a video of him Saturday night after the game.
Getting into it.
Yeah, he'd had fun.
Excellent.
Good boy. He'd had
'Cause-
fun. He was actually wrestling with Richard Hill, I think.
I love that. Because you can imagine when...
Will Eddie love that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when Owen and Vordy were younger, their best day out was doing extra kicking. I was like, Vordy, tell me your...
Did you win again?
I am now at 984,000.
What's your best day? What's your best day? Well, we went kicking. No, but what's the craziest thing you did? Well, one time we forgot the balls. No. What was the very best thing you ever did? Well, we did a bit of fitness afterwards. Right, fuck off. That's like... give us your best story. Your best story. I met a girl. Wow, and then I married her. It was awful.
That was always Tom Voice.
Yeah.
It was like,
What we see.
done my shagging around. Voice, you've slept with one person.
Completely. Don't need it anymore.
Married.
Next
Now you're marrying her.
We have a bit of fun, eh? We have a bit of fun.
laugh,
Lads on tour.
Indeed. This is what happens. Your sort of attention span, it just...
Yeah, it goes down. Have we got any complaints?
Coming through thick and fast now. I'll just fire them through to the
Read
HR
them over.
department.
I'd like to formally complain about the pizza again once more. I'm actually not going to work with Party Poker again if the pizza like that. You might not want to work with me, but I definitely want to work with you. Pizza debacle. You've got a great poker platform. Love it. Compelling game. Pizza choice. Awful. You've got a table now covered in crisps.
I've been here for so long without playing any
Some little
poker.
truffler with his
I'm
tiny...
trying to get out.
Do you know why he can? Because he's got tiny little hands. He can't hold more than one crisp, but he grabs more than they all
I
split.
think I'm going to make my train home.
Well, you're just too good, Tins. Is that the
Oh
problem?
my God, you literally almost got £1 million.
Sorry.
Cool. It's all right. We're all just waiting for you, but don't
Are
worry
you
about
serious? Mate, time's money on this job. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if we kick into overtime, share price and part of poker.
I'll split whatever we win.
Yeah, perfect. Imagine you got the 5 bags. That would be an unbelievable night.
that. Yeah. And we wouldn't have to do the meet and greet of the VIP tickets.
Yes, we would. Yeah, wait.
Suddenly Haskell's interested.
Come back in. Come on,
Stay
Tim.
in there. Stay in there.
Right, let's get in. Let's get more
I can
terrible
only
pizza in. Let's
apologise.
go.
We will be very pleasant to those who get VIP tickets to the... We'll do
Will we?
recorded messages. I will.
Oh, yeah, you will be, yeah.
That's my job, is to clear up your mess.
No.
Council, fans of the show.
Oh, dear.
We've had a lot more people
Go
join
on,
tonight.
Roger.
actually. I think we've had...
You've got different cards now.
What have we had?
You've
We had
changed
350
it
in tonight.
How do you change the sort of cards out?
What's Rovers
Come on,
gonna
Tim,
do?
take him down, mate.
Wow, you...
Let me see if
Do you
this...
reckon slow or
I'd
slow or
slow,
go?
I'd slow that, yeah, I'd see. I'd just see.
Oh, but the problem is I'm giving him an option for it.
What are you mumbling about?
Well, we're playing against Rovers 9495. and he realises he's in trouble. Or is he slow
Do you know who?
playing
Do you want
Might
to?
be slow playing you.
Yeah, we might keep that.
Send in a poo just to offset him.
So we just keep bombarding him with
Yeah. No, don't send a bird crap on him. You win.
And did he fold?
Yeah.
Tins is over $1 million.
No.
Mike Spindle, the rich get richer. Classic.
Can I cash out, please?
Just checking last range.
Where are you in the? Where are you in the?
You can get a car, mate.
I am 8th.
Will you? If you?
My car's
No, we'll get you. Oh, right.
Oh, if you need to. Honestly, if you need to.
Yeah, if you need to, I'd roll.
Yeah.
What are your timings?
I mean,
No, this is only going to go downhill from now. I wouldn't say your rep.
Hask is dropped down.
I'm going to get bored and I start smashing stuff up. You know, like the kid can't concentrate. Knocking shit over.
If you need, because you've obviously got training to do in the
Yeah,
morning.
you're
You're still an elite athlete,
Yeah,
unlike
that's
this
what I was
mess that we work
Yeah.
with.
Shadow of a
no, I'd
force.
like to see Tins get out.
Really?
Start in, watch on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Start
On the way
doing
home.
figures.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So does this,
You know he's just growing bigger.
does this keep going till he's out?
Someone threw shite at me and missed.
Because it's £5 prize. There's an actual £5 prize for this.
Oh, come on, Lord.
I'm not
You
going
text
in
me how
there.
you get on.
Yeah, I'd nip off for you. Like,
Yeah.
Money goes to money.
Yeah.
Danny, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks for having
Pleasure
me.
to
lads.
join us. Do you want to squeeze off? We're
Would you
very
like to
relaxed.
would you come to one of our shooting days and some other stuff that we do?
Yeah, I'd love to.
We've got some clay pigeon shooting days. We've got some dinners.
Yeah. We may or may not still have party poker after tonight. It's on the edge.
I'll try and rectify and repair.
Really?
You will continue to do what you do best.
Well, considering all the lads from the thing have actually truffled all the decent pizza and can't breathe and are rolling around in the corner, absolutely having the time of their life, then, we'll see.
They're all going to die from cardiac arrest
Yeah.
eating that much cheese.
Yeah.
If you need to squeeze off,
Yeah.
please do. So James, you can thank Danny and
I can.
take
Danny?
him, and then you must come back.
I love you. I'll take you to the door.
Take the door. Well done, DC.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you
think
very
I'll
much.
Lord.
We'll ride
Yeah.
with.
I'll see you guys
This is
soon.
where you go out
See you in your-
at 7th and it's like, what's the point?
That's him. Cuff yourself up.
Oh,
Well done, dude. Very nice to see you. Happy Christmas and all that. I hope it goes really well. And thank you very much for coming on and playing. Come back again soon. If you want to get involved, you are always welcome. Good on you. Happy training, and all Quins fans will be seeing you back very soon. Right, we've got to take a quick break. We'll be back very shortly. Tins is in the minute. See you in a mo.
Going back in because I'm all in.
Right, welcome back everybody. We're into the hot pot.
Dighty. I wonder if it's Dighty from Harlem.
Imagine it was Dighty.
Give us a little update on your chip stack. Who's in?
I was going to go all in. Well, basically, I hit my queens, but there was 2 clubs.
Well, you shouldn't do that, Tim's part of the rule. You can't go hit the queen.
God, there's a life for everything.
Yeah, there is.
Just exhausting.
Exhausting.
Do you ever go to say something like there isn't actually anything there?
No.
You've never fired a blank?
I have. No, I do fire occasionally blanks.
No, it's just bad chat, isn't it?
Bad chat. Yeah, it's just like
there's never nothing.
Yeah.
There's just
it's like
words.
crap. It's like good and bad.
There's a bad line where he's learnt from, and it'll never come out again.
Yeah.
What a ledge is DC.
He's great.
What a boy. I love DC. Do you know what? He's one of the. He's been there the whole time with me. You know, one of my favourite players. So talented.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I said on the weekend, I watched last Thursday. We went into England camp. Me, Dylan, and Chris Robshaw, and Marcus Smith absolutely tore training to pieces. He was carving up left, right, and centre. The only other person I've seen do that is when Danny wasn't involved and was in the bin juice. Just ruined every session, and they had to keep saying to him, "Listen, you need to stop doing this." Like chipping balls over the top, volleying him, scoring in the corner, running, knocking, like aggro with people. And he was like, "Why is he not in the starting line? He's doing stuff that other people can't do."
So Jez Hall, who is leading this, went to school with Bolsh.
How do you know that?
Because Bolsh has just told me Jez is chip leader in the poker tournament.
Why isn't Bolsh playing?
He's in France. I don't know.
Oh.
So right, we can't let Jez win.
Right, there's your modus operandi.
He's a loose man, Jez.
Right.
If
Not
you
chips.
don't lose your chips, Jez, I'll start telling stories about you.
Yeah. All in, Jez. We're going to bury
Bold
you.
down, Jez. Bold
There's
down.
nothing you can do about it.
Fun and games. Right, how are you playing? Are you playing tight, just only playing pocket aces?
Yeah,
or
well,
are you...
I'm sort of I either get a good hand or I've got dog poo, so it makes it quite easy for me at the moment.
Right, happy days.
Yeah.
How many are left in?
23.
God, Tins, you're doing really well.
Thanks, mate.
Justifying your tag as the lord of all he surveys.
Thanks, mate.
Haskell, I think we need to put you in a little academy program. You're better when you're like. Maybe we'll put a bounty on someone's head and you can win a prize.
I would love to win a prize. What prize do I get?
I don't know. What would you like? VIP tickets to the Good, the Bad and Rugby?
I mean, that would be my most favourite of prizes, but I'm sure there'll be something else. Maybe some DJ equipment, a drone.
Right. I'm going to put a bounty on someone's head next time, and you. Maybe it's like the children. I'll give them like £1 if they do the tidying up or whatever it is. I'll give you £1 if you get to the second hour.
Fine.
Jez must have just taken a hit because he ain't top them all.
We need Bolsh on the pod soon, says Bilbo, not Jez.
Jez has dropped down to. He must have just taken a smashing. He's gone to 600,000.
Right. He's aborting, abandoning ship.
He's heard the stories that have come out about him in Australia, and he's decided back down.
I like that. He's just holding his feet to the flames. What happened in Australia?
Exactly. It'd be lovely to tell you. That was in Lions, I think he went.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Where's my gum shield?
Bullshit. Okay.
What else have you got this week, Hask?
What have we got this week? So, I am going to...
We're doing Dungannon at the weekend.
I'm doing Dungannon at the weekend. I'm going to Dubai on Sunday.
Oh.
I am...
From Dungannon?
Yes. No, I'm not flying back to Heathrow. I am... Got a meeting with a barrister. It's going to be fun. Got to take him out to lunch.
Right.
It's just one of the multiple cases. And then I've got... I'm filming an advert with a company I can't mention on Thursday.
Oh, like that. Under the radar.
What day is it today? Monday. Wednesday, I am an auctioneer at Delalia Rox's event.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to do the auction for them. Try to raise some money, do some chat, channel my inner Johnny Gould and see if I can't get some money.
So good, Johnny Gould, isn't he? I don't know how you do it. You got the Swiss Army penknife
I know.
of life.
I'm a bit like Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins. 1 minute I'm a chimney sweep,
only part of
chimney, and then I'm like, oh, I'm a street painter.
Right.
How
do you keep up?
Street painter, like drawing, we jump into
Yeah.
it. Come on, Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Oh,
you
yes, Mary
shake
Poppins.
your nose, you
Dum
tweak
dum
your
dum
nose.
dum lie, dum 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 lie, dum dum.
That's what I mean.
And everywhere he went.
Yeah.
He said, what a clever joke.
Stand in line, stand in line. Stand in line. We love it.
And if you thought it was falling apart 10 minutes ago, you ain't seen nothing yet. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo.
You two back to your trumpet. Yeah. You always end up doing trumpet impressions.
When Party Poker came to us and said, guys, would you like to collaborate? We were like, we'd love to. But have you
Get
seen
some
what
more
it's...
potato pizza? Come on. Blood sugar's down. Another fucking awful potato pizza. Thank you. Another mug of tea.
Please send it
That'd
us
be awesome.
Bud
Actually, I
slice.
quite love a coffee.
Yeah. You're going to need it. I'll just throw it in your eyes. Ah.
Can you...
Honestly. Thanks for tuning in. We had a great time.
I'm watching numbers just going...
And they ended up, right at the end, they were really struggling.
They all lost the
they all went crazy.
What is it?
Do you know what this has become? This has become the bit on our pod after we finished recording. They've actually pressed stop.
Yeah.
They're like, do you
going everywhere.
actually get on? No, we just got to...
I was like, are you going in and out of signal? Because you keep getting paused and I can't hear you.
I tell you, it's such a niche reference you won't get, but there's like a scene in in Dad's Army where they're like trying to do an entertainment thing and someone doesn't come on, and Corporal Jones can only do one impression. And they're like, you need to do more. Like, once I've done the trumpet, we've got nothing else. So after a while, we go, yeah, no, what was the other one you could do? No, go and do the one you do. I can't do that one. What's that, Mary Poppins?
Back to Mary Poppins.
Back to Mary Poppins. Oh,
Back to the trumpet. I'm so sorry. We could be talking about the World Series. We could be talking
I'll tell you
about...
what, let's go back to that really cool question about what's your favourite colour in the Harlequin thing?
It wasn't actually colour, it was his favourite moment.
I thought it was colour.
I did say colour, but the word didn't make any sense, so I substituted colour for the word that they put in, which then didn't make any sense.
Tipster's
It was
gone
funny.
all in.
Can I keep this mug? Because I want something from tonight. Because everything else is going down.
Right.
Party Poker people, can you see Tipster's hand and whether I need to call this or not?
Where are you, you're in? What's the chip stack? Oh, you got 20 seconds.
I just
How many left in?
I don't fancy that.
Oh, tens. You lay it down.
Yeah, it was
That's
too
bold.
small. My kicker was too small.
I think he's bullied you off that.
Well,
Drop it in.
He might have done, but
Has he got Leslie Nielsen as his thing?
Yeah, it looks like Leslie.
Rock
Nielsen.
Tipster, drop in what you had just out of interest into the YouTube
Into
chat.
the chat. I think he would have.
Stanger's gone.
Bilbo said, do you think there'll ever be a pod when you don't talk rugby, just a normal pod talking bollocks like Rogan or similar? I've got to be honest with you, Bilbo. I think we're struggling quite hard to get rugby in at any point.
What's his name?
Bilbo.
Bilbo. Let's just ask a question. Bilbo, you've clearly never listened to Good Bad Rugby, because I would say we are 99% bollocks and 1% rugby. We don't talk about anything about rugby. We talk about personalities, the things that go on behind the scenes, the politics of it, the fun, the interest. We don't talk about the minutiae. Tune into the BBC podcast for that.
With Danny Kerr.
With Danny Kerr, who is
Very good at what they do.
Very good at what they do, but that's not what we do. So
That's right.
we do trumpet impressions and offend people.
Citizen Kane, which rugby fans are the equivalent of Liverpool FC fans, i.e. they're the worst winners and constantly bang on about past glories?
Leicester.
Oh, Lee, what are you going to do?
Hard to argue with that.
I've got a feeling me and Lee are going to go head to head here.
You?
He's got a low stack, and he's going to have to.
He's folded it down.
Not to do
He's bottled it.
Well, I suppose he's got another round now, hasn't he? I suppose.
What are the blinds?
40-80.
Crikey Moses.
So he's only got one, really.
Yeah.
I don't like this tipster fella. He's Payne and
Is he getting in your head?
Yeah, he just raises now.
He's bullying you, Tins. Don't let him do that.
The rock tipster. But no, that's quite scary.
What's he put in?
He's put nothing in. I mean, we're both in for freebies.
Oh, right, okay.
But he'll bet now because that's what he does. That's quite a pathetic bet, though.
He's teasing you.
Yeah.
I'd love to still be in.
I just don't.
Pardon, what was
I
your-
don't,
yeah,
I don't
we-
like the
we-
diamond. I don't have a diamond.
How can we change the cards?
So up here, you do it.
Oh, we've got different kind of cards.
Someone's asked you, Tins, whether you enjoyed the Ireland win.
I did enjoy the Ireland win, actually. Playing good rugby.
I bloody loved it. Can I clear one thing up now about fans? This is really important. So, when you're a professional sportsman, you care about winning.
I'm all in against Edo.
Okay, I'll do
But
that
it's
later.
a big moment. Part of me really wants
I
you
got
to win
all
this.
in with that, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
two
that's all right.
overcards.
I am favourite, and I'm.
Oh my God,
He's dead.
Tindall.
He's dead.
Tindall, you.
Oh my God! He's hit a river to get. He's.
Oh my God.
Oh
He's
my.
beat me on the river. Fuck you, party poker.
Oh my God.
Do you know, the river has been unbelievably unkind to all three of us.
It has. Choppy waters on the river.
Well, at least it means we can all go home.
Are you done?
yeah. Sorry. Oh.
Where did you place?
Where did I play?
Oh, but he won the... who won
17.
He
it?
won the bounty.
Who won it?
He wants tickets. What was his name?
I don't know. You can't see it's that fast.
What's his name?
El Duffio. Reveal yourself in the YouTube channel,
Well
and
done.
we will very much look forward to
You
seeing
sporty
you.
motherfucker.
Gracious in defeat.
Yeah, like a Leicester
No
fan.
one likes a river, though, do you? Especially when you got Trip Jacks.
That's awful, isn't it? You had Triple Jackson. What did you lose to?
Hit a straight on the river.
Oh, awful bloke.
Ashley McVickers said, when's the next poker game? Actually, that's not necessarily in our hands or our gift at the moment. We've had a lot of fun.
There was something penciled in.
It's becoming less and less likely.
It was penciled in, but
more
someone's
Hass
got a
keeps
rubber and
talking.
taken it out.
Well played, whoever that, El Duffio.
El Duffio.
Well done, El Duffio. You have landed tonight's bounty, which is VIP tickets for you and another.
Can someone
to come
tell
to
me
our
what the percentage
GB&R
of
live
hitting
tour.
that card was, by the way,
Do we have any
against me?
percentages?
Yeah, someone will be able to tell me. Some wizard in that room will be able
We
to
need-
tell
We've got a
me.
wizard in the room.
Yeah.
Why is the wizard not out here playing with us?
Yeah, well, you need a wizard.
I'd love a wizard. Imagine a wizard came out and he was in there going, hello, I've been doing spells. You'd be like, why didn't you come and sit at the table?
Unbelievable.
So I finished 13th.
Did you finish 13th? That is more than respectable.
Well done.
You have carried us home in some respectability, which is much needed after the debacle of...
Can I just
Yours
throw
truly,
share El
yeah.
Duffy?
What are you going to do?
Can you take El Duffio outside and fill him in?
Right, I've been given some info. Give us that again. Who's the leader at the moment? Okay,
I'll tell you,
Who's up?
the leader is his cards up at the moment.
cards up, or cards up.
4 points. He's a massive leader. 4.6
Massive
million.
chip stack.
And what people are forgetting is this guy's going to win $5,000 if it keeps going the way he's going.
I mean, he doesn't win.
Share of, yes.
Oh, share off 5.
Yeah.
He wins £550.
Right.
Do you get? Have you got cash back then?
Yeah, I got
What?
£49.69p.
Lord, that is worth
Split that
train
between
trip.
the three of you.
You are
Lovely.
too
Gets us a
generous.
Mars bar each. Lovely.
Right. You're going to get share.
9%, says Ashley McVicker, is the chance of hitting the 10 on the river. Was it 10 they hit?
Yeah, so he had ace king, and then there was
Yeah.
my jack. My
Thank
actual
you,
jack
Ashley.
killed me. The jack that tricked me also ultimately killed me.
Yes. Therein is an irony.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually enjoyed this more than last time. I think
you know why?
playing
'Cause we weren't
and
in the
I think
airing
you
cupboard.
going further in the tournament.
We were in the sweat box.
We weren't in an airing cupboard at 2,000 degrees.
A Chinese torture room.
You
Yeah.
got to play?
I think the freedom, your better ability, you going to 13,
Danny Kerr.
and Danny Kerr,
You getting to play?
me getting to play,
See, I
has
see-
offset the potato pizza.
What's going to be best
No.
is...
No?
No, potato pizza will forever be a stain
Oh, never.
on this tournament.
Yeah.
On the poker table.
Well, it's a stain on my life.
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
If someone goes, when was a real low point?
yeah. The time that someone gave me sun-dried tomato potato pizza with green mess on it.
Who partners up the
Yeah.
sun-dried tomato?
I wouldn't order that for the person that I most disliked in the world.
Well, now
Who
you
is
can.
the most disliked person in the world for you?
For me, we all know. There's a group of them we can't possibly mention.
No.
Oh, yeah.
But D-Day
No,
will be coming.
enough to
Judgment
stay,
Day will be coming your way.
And you will be gifted lots of
Potato
pizzas.
pizzas. I promise you. That's the first thing I'm going to buy you, a lifetime supply of potato pizzas.
Super
And a big
stuff.
box of Kleenex for you to dry your eyes, mate.
Right.
Before we before we let down our tyres, well done. Are you proud of your performance tonight?
Yeah, I'm a little bit upset about the way it went out, but
you've done so
that's
well.
It's the nature of the game. I took took one of the fellas out with a river with a 10.
Yeah.
So.
Can we clear up something as well? I actually got taken out by Danny Kerr, who was cheating the entire time.
Yes.
And Tins was looking at my card. Both people were looking at my cards.
You're like Maverick.
No.
You're like Mel Gibson Maverick. We're holding the cards the wrong way around going,
I was like that. I don't understand.
Yes! 3 aces! Fold.
We've had a suggestion in the sidebar saying we should do an I'm a Celebrity eating challenge on our next pod.
Yeah, we should, yeah.
Take you back into jungle mode. First up,
I'd take
more
pig's
potato
anus
pizza.
over a potato pizza any day of the week.
You take what?
A pig's anus over a potato pizza.
Was that the worst thing you ate? A pig's
No, I mean, they gave me blended pig dick, which was pretty rank, and then fish brains in a shake was awful. But
Can you just close? Can you close?
Shake is worse than an actual
a bull's eye.
Aye, when it went
That
pop.
pop-
Is it actually, or is it like marzipan?
Well,
No, it's
shake
actually
it.
bull's eye.
Is it actually?
It tastes like It tastes like if you ever went to a restaurant and they'd been stewing the worst low quality steak forever. And it had that horrible beefy, rank, oily taste. I bit into it, pops, and then you have to chew the retina or the whatever the lens. The lens doesn't break. It's like eating a
protein,
horrible
though.
wine gum that won't go anywhere.
A chewable roundabout.
Yeah, very much. But you have to do it. Can't let people down.
Right.
But then when I ate the fish shake, it kept.
Do you eat
repeating on me.
anything? I mean, you don't even stop to consider what it is.
I know,
Apart
but
from potato
you've got
pizza.
this,
Protein.
and you just burp up fish.
For days.
Pig's anus, it just tastes like a porky, meaty, deathy, rank thing.
Would you ever do jungle?
There's always a number, isn't there?
If you say so. I think they're one of the...
I'd never say never is basically my answer to that.
Right.
But there's always
There's always a number.
I'll do it again. There's always a number.
Right.
And pen.
I'm not sure you've been invited back.
Yeah, I mean,
I love the fact we called it when you did it 6 months in advance.
yeah.
You'll go in, you'll be really popular, you'll get done for bullying.
And then come on, hero at the end again.
Yeah.
And you went... No, I
And
didn't put that
unfortunately,
in.
I
the
did.
You went
housemates
in.
Came back.
You did really well. You got done for bullying.
And then I became hero again. That's how it worked. I was like that. It was up, down, up again.
You know the hand you folded where you said I haven't got a strong enough kicker?
Yeah.
What was your kicker?
A 5.
Oh, he had a 6.
See?
See?
Being window, isn't it?
Well done, Paul. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you very much indeed for coming along and playing with the good, the bad and the rugby and our party poker friends tonight. It's been our second one. I hope there'll be more. It is really good fun doing
10 players sat round.
So do
it.
I.
Yeah. I think we need more, don't we?
Multiple angles.
Actually, do you know we do need that? Because then we've got more people in the race.
Yeah.
And we don't just all sit in your sidecar.
Yeah, and there'll be some loose chat. Which
We should also get a few people dialing in from home as well.
Yeah.
You
What
were
we
talking- a few of yours wanted to dial in tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, well, Sinbad was going to do it, and then Nikki was going to do it, but Nikki.
Cool.
Nikki
Maybe we'll get,
Nikki-
instead of sushi and, what was your emoji? Mine was a smug fish.
Mine's a bulldog.
Right. That's about right.
So we're down to
So it
9.
was. Down to 9. We'll get some proper emojis made up or whatever they are with faces
Yeah.
on, and then we can
Yeah, I'd like that.
invite a few more people
That's why
to
I'm
the
not
table.
playing well, because I don't recognise.
Is that what
the
it is?
character,
You're
yeah.
not getting enough kind
Big
of
sloppy dog,
attention.
and I'm not that.
Do we want to write this to the end? I'm looking for sort of guidance from the back. Do you want to write it to the end? We've got 9
Can we
left.
just watch the table or not?
Do you want to? You can watch the table if you like.
Sorry, do you want to ride this to the end?
No, I actually possibly.
Yeah.
You've got to
need
get a
get
train.
I've actually got to go.
Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to say thank you very much indeed once again to everybody for joining. It's been great to have you on board. Spread the word. We've gone up in numbers from show number 1. We'll hopefully have lots more of you for show number 3. Well done. You did better than last time.
Thank you.
Incremental improvement. Well done to you too.
Thank
You've
you.
shown your true colours. And
Thank
thank
you.
you to Danny Kerr for coming along as well. It's been a lot of fun having the ledge alongside improving the looks of GB&R. Look after yourselves in the meantime. Hopefully see you again very soon. Thank you for playing. Over and out from us. Bye bye bye.